Hello, Yongchin. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you guys today. Oh, by the way, for those that still in a normal care, right? I just want to do a quick double check that what usually other students do and also to alignment with our team is that because currently we have been just transition all our team back to the desk, and certain team are actually new to normal cats, which we have gone through the training, and they already get back up to the work. Now, I just want to make sure that there is 0% of error. It will be great that like what of the students are doing is they will send the status to the team, meaning that you can tell my team that hey, this is my current status of my prop firms. Let's say Funding Next is in phase 1, Funding Pips already passed live, for example. Then you send this message to my team. At least my team can cross-check with our database whether or not these two messages are the same. And by doing this, it actually can minimize the chance of miscommunications. You can do this on a weekly basis so that making sure that whatever the thing that we are doing, we are in progress, is aligned to what is the thing that you knows about your accounts. All right. So that's just a quick update about the portfolio, about the normal cat thing. All right. So today's the topic that I would like to talk is about the truth about trading, which is basically all about how does the traders in the markets are really making a profit. What are the step by steps? Because a lot of time, right? This is what I always like to put up in the market as a trader. What do you guys see may be a truth, but a portion of the truth. Something like these pictures. They may show you that, oh, this is how they make the money, this is a strategy. And some people are showing this is their way of strategy, and this is their way of strategy. There are many perspectives, many way of look at the strategy to make a profit in the trading. But you need to look into the whole pictures, exactly what are the step by step from zero, from nothing to build up their capital, their gold buckets using trading. And today, this is what we're going to talk all about. How you're going to from zero to something to build your first bucket of gold using trading. What are the step by step journey that you need to go through in your trading process? Now, first, let's have a quick understanding of what is trading about. Now, before we talk about trading, then you need to know a bit about types of income. Now, in business, there are three types of incomes, all right? Number one type is very commonly, you know this as a constant income. Now, for example, what type of people are like having constant income? This is like employment. You have no growth, but you will get a very stable income. Every month you get a fixed salary. Like, so this is unconventional. You have a fixed salary kind of income. It can be in trading, it can be in business. In the real world, there is such thing as stable. But the second one is called as variable incomes. Your business is depend on the sales, right? Your performance is depend on sales, how much customer they can close. It is fluctuating. Sometimes can be very high, sometimes can be goes to zero, and just keep on fluctuating up and down, up and down. This is called variable incomes. And this is called as like usually determined by sales. The more sales it is, the good it is. Good market, good sales. Bad market, zero income. And another type of income, we call it as jackpot income, which is the type of income whereby when most of the time you get nothing, but suddenly 1 month you have a big returns and goes to zero. Then do a lot of time you earn nothing, suddenly have a big kind of returns. Now I believe that in your companies, in the place that you work, in your friend company, there is such a big income as well. Now this income is usually due to a specific, like if there's a discount, right? There's a campaign running on, all right, a certain promotions that's running on that particular day itself, they have a sudden jump of what do you call it, jackpot income, a big jump of the profit. And the last one is what most people are admire of, which is compounding income, which is they hope to generate income that maybe at first is like nothing, but over a long term, right, it can grow exponentially. And today we're going to use this concept to understand better about trading. We need to know that this strategy give what type of income, all right? And because you need to know that in the real world, regardless of what you're doing, you have these 4 type of income. All right. Number 1 is very constant, stable. Number 2, fluctuating that kind of income. Number 3, jackpot, sudden big jump of it, but the rest of the year is like nothing. All right, just one time big returns. And number 4, a compounding incomes. Now, in trading, you can just specifically to know that the trading income is only have 4 simple type: stable, that is predictable; fluctuating, but is predictable; fluctuate up and down, unpredictables. Predictables mean that you already able to predict that this way of trading is a profit. Unpredictable means that you are unsure if it's going to be a profit or loss. It is like fluctuating. And then compounding is, I mean, by the nature means you just leave it there. As the time comes, you just continue to make more and more and make more and more returns out of it. So there are just 4 types. All right. Now, over here, this comes to the most important table that I would like to talk in today's session. Yeah. Okay. So I make it to full width so that guys can see this table. Okay, so I would say that if you guys can, please take a screenshot of the current chart. Okay, take a screenshot of this screen right now, because later throughout today's sessions, the topic that I'm going to talk is all about this table, right? The content in this table. Now, basically, what is this table all about is I lay out every single strategy available in Alpha Accelerator, right? So these are all the strategy in Alpha Accelerator, and I arrange it based on if these are the passive income, active income, is it stable, is it predictable, risk reward, and is this having any compounding effect or not, difficulty wise, easy or hard, and the name of the strategy. Now, I'm showing this table is to make it very clear to you guys how you should get started. Okay, just take note that you will start from the top and this will be your ending. All right. Of course, you're going to start with something that's easy, and as the time goes through, you're going to get up more and more difficulties, but comes with higher returns that in the end, you'll get the most high return over here with a compounding perfect performance, but with a certain difficulties. Every single item that you need to achieve here requires a skill from the previous step, which is here. And if you want to achieve the result from here, you need to have previous strategy, previous experience to back the knowledge to achieve the task at the bottom. All right. So let me just cover this one by one, and then you can better understand that, oh, what is this strategy? I will re-explain again this strategy and the meaning of it in a theory wise, but the execution wise, I will record another video to specifically tell you that how to do this. Now you just need to know that what is this strategy about, and next I want you guys to think, if given you to do, can you achieve this or not? All right, can you do this or not? All right, so far so clear? Now, let me just give a first example, then we can go through this together. Now, the first example is actually a carry trading. So carry trading, I believe that most of the students have already studied, which is a very basic. You just need to open 2 brokers. Now, currently the carry trading broker that we are using is in XC, and another one is equity. Example that I always give is you can trade in the gold market or GBP CHF market. All right, these 2 are the famous. So what you will be doing is that in AXI broker side, let's say I take gold as example. In AXI, you just need to make a sell trade, whereby equity here, you need to make a buy trade at the same time. Okay, the logic is you need to open sell in AXI, equity a buy. There's a robot to do this, but you need to know that it's one sell and one buy, right? Which is like you can call it as hedging. At the same time, different directions. The idea behind is that gold market, the daily interest, right now, the market standard is about $18 per lot per day. And Wednesday will have 3 times the interest because of the weekend. On the equity side, because that you are using equity, you can declare something as swap free broker. On a swap free account, that means that you will be able to earn and lose nothing on the swap. Okay, per lot per day. And by doing these actions, what does that mean is that because you buy and sell at the same time, your profit and loss is fixed. Just something like you go and open an MT4 account, you buy and sell at the same time, regardless that it goes up or down, you will not earn or lose anything. But the structure is because of the swap. Oxy here you earn $18, and equity here you actually lose nothing. So meaning that this actually can create a $18 per lot profit every single day for you. Hence, you just need to do these actions, your profit will become passive income because you literally don't need to do anything, just leave it there, and the profit can continuously generate from there. And this strategy itself is very stable because interest rate, right, and very hard that it will change. Very predictable because once you enter the trade, I mean, even before you enter the trade, you already know that the swap here is positive, the swap here is zero, net you earn, net you lose nothing. And every day the market fluctuates also, you lose nothing from the price movement. Hence, it's very predictable, the risk is very low, and the return, well, consider your capital is considered low as well. On average, this strategy itself can generate around 2% per month without you do anything. Just leave it there. Now, this strategy is able to compound or not? Can. The bigger the capital you put in, the more that you can earn. It's based on this 2% growth. And is it easy? I would say by listening to this, it's very easy. Okay? And this strategy is called as carry trading by itself. Now, so far, this first row, is it clear for you guys? All right, if it's clear, you can type a yes in the chat box. Sorry, the question that I should really ask is, for the first row here, if I would like you to execute this, all right, number one, is it easy to execute, all right? The logic, is it easy to understand right now? Yes or no? Second, did you able to start to foresee a potential profit opportunity here without even execute the trades? Is it make sense to make a profit here? All right. If both of this is a yes to you, I can type a yes in the chat box. If it's no, all right, type no and what you don't understand. Okay. So I just want to make sure that you guys understand the whole flow because it's very important for the rest of the things that I would like to cover. Okay. Both of this is yes, then type a yes. Now, what do I mean by equity? So equity is a broker, okay? If you go and Google search equity, so wait, sensitive info, equity. So equity is a broker, a worldwide broker, and you can go ahead and register your account inside. So over here, there is a lot of things, but just go ahead and register. Do not get any of my code. Don't ask for referral link because this broker don't like referral links. Okay, just go ahead and register yourself. And inside there's a button. I would like to get swap free, meaning that I do not want to be charged by any interest. Open that. They will send you an email, ask you to read term and condition. Read through this. One of the term and conditions, it means telling you that, dear traders, the trade qualified for swap free only within first 14 days. After 14 days, okay, you have to close the trades, or else they will charge you already. Hence, after 40 days, you close it and open back immediately. Then this thing can run consecutively already. That is the maximum, the only thing that you need to do. All right, based on that term and condition. Of course, there are many more broker here. Okay, there's many more broker that can give swap free, many broker can give like swap axi, they can get even higher in terms of swap returns. So over here, you guys can be more creative. I just give you an example, and this is what I am using. You guys can expand even further from here. All right. Will there be a margin call issue for the loss of accounts? Yes, there will be a margin call. Good questions. So if let's say that this one market sell, right? Sell market crash. Okay, market crash on this sell side. Equity, the buy, crash, you'll be losing money. Here will be make a money. Here will end up a consequence of margin call. So before this thing come to a margin call, you just take your money, withdraw, and deposit it back. Because whatever that you earn here is equal to the loss here. Because you buy and sell at the same time. You are earning the interest difference every single day. And we calculated that 1 month is about 2%. So 1 year is about 24%. Well, passive. And you don't need to do much thing also. So just leave it there. It's much better than any fixed deposit in the world. All right. Now, how to identify what to buy? I already tell you the answer. Buy the one with a positive swap, sell the one with a negative swap on the swap free accounts. All right. Well, either help you to sell out this? No. Okay. So this thing is you guys will set up. Why? Very simple. Over here is something that we cannot do. Withdraw the profit, put the money back as a deposit. So this part, you guys will be doing it. Now, one of the things that I also would like to emphasize is later throughout the explanation of every single thing, I already can foresee that you guys will be asking, can you help me to set this? Can you help me to set this? Can you help me to do this, do this, do this, do this? I'm going to tell you, if every single thing we help you to have done already, after the coaching program done, you will literally do not know anything about trades. And you will be back to the same situation again. Now, how many of you have ever experienced those kind of automations, all right? You've been used to automations, and suddenly there's one day, no more can help you to do it. No more can help you to trade. No more can help you to automate the process again and again. What would you feel after that? Definitely, you will not feel good, right? So that's why that all this strategy is prepared and planned for you so that you know what is the right step to do after your coaching program ended. I'm here to teach you how to fish, not just to give you the fish, but at the same time, I show you exactly the logic, the thought process behind on how to do this. All right. But the withdrawal is not immediate. Margin call will immediately get liquidated. Yes, correct. So that is also why you need to calculate well on before margin call you withdraw lah. Right? As simple as that. Can use TV and stop loss to close before margin call. Hey, yes, let me check it. Alright, that is the right way. Okay, so what we would like to trend right now is, okay, let's practice this. When you guys ask a question, okay, when you guys ask a question, do think about how can this thing be solved. For example, Douglas asks, if withdrawal is not immediate, right, the another account will get margin call and liquidated, right? Yes, correct. So how can you actually prevent this thing to happen? So Lim Chika suggests put a TP and stop loss, or as long as TP and stop loss is there, it will be protected. Okay, is there a price movement more faster than swap returns? A good questions, which I'll come back in a moment. There will be a separate training sessions specifically for carry trades. So these sessions, okay, I mean this carry trading training we already been covered in the last group coaching, and basically it is all about the tools for unconventional trading. Okay, anyway, you need to watch this video. And for those people that still do not know how to do this unconventional trading, right? Refer to this video. It's already step by step on how to do this. And basically all this topic that I mentioned here, okay, okay, here, unconventional tradings. And basically all the strategy that I'm going to cover, most of them are involved with unconventional trading. Now, why? Let me ask you guys a question. So, how did you guys differentiate between trading and gambling? Right? Type in the chat box. What is the key element that differentiate between trading and gambling? Right? Type in the chat box. What do you guys think? So Raymond said that it's probability. David said systematic approach. Trading have a control risk. While casino itself also have a control risk. The maximum risk that you can risk is your wallet. You lose all your money there, then gone case. Gambling have no system, no process, non-lie. Okay, meaning simply do. Trading have a risk management. Gambling no risk management. Well, I can do risk management also. I can do, oh, if I win, I double up. If I lose, I don't do anything. Gambling is a game of chance. Proper risk management and trading plans. Trading with plans, gambling is without a plan. While people can go gambling with a plan also, do you consider them as gambling? Gambling have a negative expected returns. Trading knows what price to enter, TP and stop loss. Gambling is just in and out without a plan. Okay, so this is very good. Right, this is very specific and I like this. I will take this as an example. Why I talk about this is because in order for you guys to be clear, you are doing trading, not gambling. You need to know exactly what you are doing. And the big difference between trading and gambling is that trading is a known outcome. Okay, you need to achieve a certain thing, we call it as known outcome. This is known and this is probability. What does it mean by known outcome? Is that, like for example, in this carry tradings, without even you trades, right? Without even you put the money in, you already known that this strategy itself is profitable. And that's why you're willing to trade on this kind of activities. Whereby gambling itself is unknown. You do know that this money in is profit or loss. It just maybe like go in lah. Risk management, whatever it is come later words. Okay, what I try to bring out is that in trading, you should start to consider that the strategy itself must be a known, a predictable profit in the long run. Okay, you open a trade like just now the gold and the gold in AXI and equity. You just open the trade, you already know that it's profit. You can also validate this in demo account and proceed to operate this. So that is the thing that you guys should really focus in trading. How to make your profit known. Alright, how to make your profit is predictable in the long run. Okay, so that is some of the things I want to put up. And let's give a second strategy example. Full margin trades. Okay, now full margin trades, what does this mean? Okay, so full margin trade is very similar concepts, whereby right now you are putting these two broker. It's a AXI and IC market. I just give out the name lah. Alright, these two broker. And these two broker both having $100. Both of them open buy, opposite sell. This is buy one lot. This is sell one lot on gold market. And why we doing this? Because $100. You buy one lot on gold. What will happen? very, very frequent, very, very easy that you will get margin call very fast. Correct? One lot up and down 100 point, you lose already. And 100 point is like one candlestick where you are already. Very, very fast. But by doing these actions, the market have slippage. By slippage means you may lose more than $100. Okay, you may lose more than $100. Hence, in these situations, this account will be like 250. This account become negative 50. Now here is a trick. Okay, because that these two brokers are different, you can easily wipe off, ask the broker wipe off this to become zero, right? Just ask them to zeroize. And hence there is your profit. You started with 100, you end with 250. Net earning $50. And that's what it means. Is it a passive? No, I consider this as active because you still need to open one trade. And it's like the more you trade, the more you earn. It's very easy, right? Just buy and sell one lot, lump sum, put it in, one candle, what? All right, could be news or whatever it is. One candle swap up, earn 50. Right, one day got how many news? I say lah, afternoon, London session, one news. New York session, one news, two news. One day, 50-50, earn hundreds. 1 month, how many trading days? 20 trading days. Now I assume that 50 of the time that you are sleeping lah, right? You only trade 10 days a day. Okay? Just assume 10 days. And you do this 2 times a day. How much you will be earning from here? 50, 100, 100, 10, 10, $1,000 profit. $1,000 profit by doing what? By just wipe the account. Okay, this required a bit of skill, but still consider as easy. Even if you have no skill, you can still generate a profit. All right. And is it very predictable? Very predictable. Risk very low because you know that at most 100. I mean, at most it will become 200 and 0. You won't lose more than your capital, right? It's very low risk. I will consider this as a low return on a single FMT, right? Single full margin trade. On a single trade, you only earn 50. All right. But if you consider as a scale, meaning I do this multiple times a day, it can become a very lucrative returns. All right. So I consider this as a easy strategy to execute as well. I'm almost, you don't need to do anything. Just one day, close your eyes, whack, 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 whack. All right. Once you whack, one account burst, you earn 50. Burst 50, burst 50. You will be so happy to receive an email. Hey, congratulations, trader, you are margin call again. Because once you margin call, another account is already in profit. Okay. Now here is a few tips that we would like to give out because there are certain students that is executing this strategy already and they are reaching to a certain limits, right? But before you guys reach to a limits, there are just a few things. Number one, open multiple accounts, as many as you like, because you do not want to be limited by once, because the broker to zeroize the account, it takes some time. So you open multiple account in one single broker. Okay, just one name can open multiple account. There is so many. Okay, there's so many broker out there. Okay, no need me to recommend because $100 is nothing to risk. Just open account as many as you like. Okay, and go ahead and whack it. That is a trick. The more broker that you have, the wider that you range, the wider that you can earn from here. And another thing is that it must be 2 different broker to cross it, right? One is, I mean, just don't want let them to see that you are intentionally intentionally make this to be a loss. Okay, so this answer the question for Terry Wong. Will the broker keep wiping out the negative balance if we always asking? It will not always asking. I mean, it will not always what to be negative lah. Okay, meaning that let's say open 10 account. Okay, or you open 10 account. After done everything, all these 10 account is negative. Maybe they will choose the lowest 5 to zeroize. The next 5 they don't do anything. Well, nothing to lose. You can still 5 accounts. You can still continue to use it. Alright. After you have done this thing, you can use the next strategy again. But basically, you know this thing, all right? You can wipe up to back to zero. We need to close the trade, no need. Margin close, margin call is the way to close it. Risk is with pause movement. No. Okay, so the risk for this strategy is the broker just don't want to zero rise, and you can fully lose the control of this broker, meaning that, okay, let's say IC market. Okay, traders, I feel that you are so bad in trading, don't ever want to come into trade anymore. Go out and then you lose one broker. I mean, that is the worst case. But you know, the business of the broker is they earn commissions. And you open one lot, imagine how big is that commissions. They definitely will love you a lot, right? Unless the broker is already tired, why you keep asking me to wipe up the zero? Then fine. There are so many brokers, right? Don't limit yourself. Go out and find others. Okay. How much? $100. Can we use MakeFX Blue to, when losing account, close a trade when using account? So FX Blue is already doing this. Now by asking this question, I know you are not executing the demo they're asking for the last video. Okay, from last group coaching, I already asked that. Just go ahead and use the FX Blue. You use once, you already know how to use it already. Must be FX Blue in the VPN so that we can trade open element. Yes, correct. Okay, yes, correct. Now, so far, this FMT strategy, is it clear? Okay, these two are the foundation strategy before we scale to other strategy. Right? If it's so clear, type a yes in the chat box. Meaning that clear in terms of you know what this strategy doing, and second, you already can see that it is predictable and profitable at the same time. Right? Type a yes in the chat box if you can see this. Or type a no and let me know that which part that you don't understand. Okay, type in the chat box right now. Yes, if you know what is this strategy about and how to do this, and you can really see that the profitability is predictable. No, I don't understand how to set up FMT. Okay, to set up is not in this video, in the last group coaching. Okay. I understand the explanation, but have not done any trading and execute from day one. Okay, so yeah. No, which video on how to use? Okay, I repeat again. This is the video on FX Blue. Okay, the recording should be getting and then get a lot EA with trading. So that stuck in my mind. 50 only. So 350. That means open remit. Okay, so here we already teach you guys how to set up the trades. Now it's just one setting. Okay, so basically in this video I've been explaining how to do the trade in here. So basically there is just one MT4, another one on another broker, and you just need to make a one buy, another one will be make a sell. Like what I'm showing in the screen right now. This at this timestamp, I make a buy 1.5 lot and make a sell of 0.1. I purposely show the features of this. Okay, it's on this date over here. Oh, you guys just take a screenshot. Okay, just take a screenshot for those that do not know how to set up. At least you guys know that this is the video where you guys should find from. Okay. Once you guys have done the screenshot, recorded already, write it done into the chat box. Let me know. Okay. The slippage is always 50 for one lot. No, I just assume it's 50. Okay. It could be lower than that. It could be higher than that. Doesn't. It is fluctuating. All right. FX root isn't for scat. Okay. Very good questions. Now, I think just now asked a question. She heard that this strategy and she found that this strategy is very similar to CATS itself. The answer is yes. And that is the essence for this strategy. For this strategy itself, I mean for all of the unconventional trading, why the result is quite predictable is because that you already done the hedging. And that is what the hedge fund is doing. But the name suggests hedge fund. They are hedging the risk, meaning that they are against the risk. I mean, for example, they're exposing to the market and they just hedge it. And when they hedge it, it's really known it's a profit. So we are just applying the same logic. You just need to make sure that you enter the trades with one side buying and one side selling. When you do these actions, it's a net profit. That is the whole idea of unconventional trading. When you make a one side buy and one side sell, right, your whole trading need to be a net profit. That is the main idea. For FMT, the both sides should be the same lot size. For single cat, it's different lot size. Exactly. Alright, exactly. Same lot size is much easier, right? You just need to know that one side is one lot, another side confirm it need to be one lot. Carry trading can be with the same two brokers. Yes, can be the same two broker. But don't limit yourself lah. There are many more. No need VPS for using FX Blue as it short term, right? Yes, that is another point as well. So all the strategy that I mentioned here is considered as short-term profit. Okay, so you can don't use any VPS. You want to put it on your own computer also can. Specifically for FMT, it's very, very short-term result. We can also allow the profit account to run even though the losing account is already margin call. Okay, so this one I will come back in a moment. But basically, right now we have been introduced two types of profit. First is this type of profit. Okay, so this kind of like horizontal line of incomes, and this is why we call it as carry trading. Carry trading can give you a super consistent income as long as the interest rate does not change. Every day you're earning like the fixed kind of returns every single day, even the weekend. The bigger the capital you put in, the more profit that you get lah. All right. And the second one is this type. All right, we can consider this as a this type. Okay, this type of income, it is predictable. Sometimes that you can get 50, sometimes that you earn very, very less at $10, sometimes 50, 10, 50, 10. It keep up and down within a certain range. And by doing this, you have two type of incomes. And how it turns out in your trading is that you can just, this is like month-on-month result, right? Then you just plus these two together, then you can get a sort of like this kind of income, right? Your profit is being consistent. Expectancy wise is always positive because you know that you're combining two strategy that is positive, predictable, and is always in profit. Okay, now this part is it clear? Right? If it's clear, type the 1 in the chat box, let me know. Okay, so you'll be asking, this one is carry, this one is FMT. Alright, in fact, FMT can get even higher lah. Okay, so carry should be even lower. Something like this. Okay, carry should be something like lower returns, but FMT sometimes can be even higher returns, sometimes lower a bit, sometimes higher, sometimes lower. But at least you know, plus these two profit together, your result jump one level higher. Okay. Now coming back to here, then we talk about self-cat strategy. Now self-cat strategy we talked in the February class, whereby we all mentioned about how to use axis select to return from it. Now, what is axis select? Right, so let me see where is it? Okay, don't have. Now, axis select is actually a funded program by AXI broker. in AXI broker, right? I mean, this is also the main reason that why I'm asking you guys to use Axis Select. I mean, this broker is because they're having this funded program, and this is the criteria. Okay, ignoring the criteria, just a quick recap how to actually work on this strategy is okay. It's like this. So you get started, you need to start with a seed stage. And in order to minimize the risk, make the risk as low as possible, but I want the result to be predictable, I will do unconventional trading over here, which is I will do hedging, one buy and one sell, and to guarantee a return on one side account that can pass to the next stage. So the idea is that I will get two accounts, right? $500, $500. Okay, 500, 500. And what is the next step is you buy and you sell. Because the requirement just need to make a 5% profit target. Market will be up or down, doesn't matter, right? If it's go up 5%, this become $525. Yeah, pass. This account will become how much? 475. Not yet fell, but enough. You have passed to what we call as incubation stage. So your initial 525 incubation. This is on the seed stage. Hence on $500, you just need to profit a 5% your reach here. And this is the one that is losing, -5. Doesn't matter. You take the money here, deposit into this specific account. And this account will grow all the way to $1,000. Okay, that is a requirement for incubation. And what you need to do right now is just to replicate the whole thing to another side, which is, okay, so what is seed set A. This is seed set B. By doing this, here got 500, here got another 500. You do exactly the same thing here. Here we will reach to 1,000 incubation. Okay, here we'll reach to 1,000 incubation. So what you do? Same process again. Here you start buy, here you sell. Okay, buy over here. Let's say this account make a profit. You directly make a 10% profit. 10% is 1,000. So it's like additional $100 profit. Okay, 10%. Additional $100 profit. Another side will be losing 10%. Hence, this become $900. Okay, doesn't matter. Okay, because this side is make a profit. And based on the last calculation, okay, from previous group coaching, we've been calculated out that whatever the profit that you have made, okay, whatever the profit that you made in Axis Select, they will multiply 4 times of your profit, become $400 extra returns. Hence, 1 month later you earn extra, 2 months later you make extra $400 profit. And did you risk anything? You have risked nothing. Here, you lose nothing. Here is your account. Okay, plus 100, here minus 100, you lose nothing. For the entire setup here, you lose nothing. Your expectancy is always positive. But because that you have done these actions, your net returns is $400 in about 2 months time, because you need about 30 days to pass on to the next level, right? Plus minus 2 months time. And to make this $100 profit, is it very easy? Damn easy. 0.1 lot open 1 day can count him already. So that's why the entire, we call it as cat strategy itself. Okay, we call it as self-cat. Meaning that you do this cat strategy entirely on your own accounts, right? No need to use profit yet. this on your own account. Very easy to execute. Just leave the money there, one day settle, gao then you can move on to the next stage. Okay, it's predictable, very low risk. The risk could be just the trading cost, spread lah, swap lah, commissions lah, slippage lah, whatever it is. But the return compared to the previous two is very, very high because this thing is exponential. It can grow by numbers of accounts. Okay, but the difficulty wise is all very easy. Hence, we also part it as a simple strategy to start with. A good question that asked by Simon. The two Axie accounts are open in different names? Yes, different name. All of the Axie Select account that I mentioned just now all need to be in different names. Okay, one ID can only open one Axie Select account. So the target is to reach till which stage? Okay, over here, I just give an example until incubation, enough. Okay, run until here, incubation is already enough. So we just make a cut here. Okay. Now, self-cat. Okay, so this cat itself is normal cat. What I'm talking about is Axie Select self-cat. And I want to make sure that you guys are clear and understand what I'm talking about this. Because it's getting more and more knowledge. What is the content about? Alright. So is it clear so far? Okay, about this self-cat. Alright, is it the idea is it clear? Alright, type a yes into the chat box. Okay, you can type a yes in the chat box. No already? Yes, no, yes, no. A lot of cat. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Okay, move on to the next, which called FMT credit bonus. So this one, execution wise, could be slightly difficult, but the profit, I tell you, is even higher compared to Axie Select. The idea is like this. Okay, for those that trading before, right? How many of you actually heard about this credit bonus? Okay, can type me in the chat box. Okay, can type me in the chat box. If you know any credit bonus, can type me. Okay, if you don't know and never heard about what is this about, can type a 2. Then I'll introduce about this. Okay, you know, type me. You don't know, type a 2. Alright. Yeah, still got people don't know. Alright, let me just find the resource for you guys. Me, welcome bonus. Exactly. Okay, exactly. Welcome bonus and credit bonus is almost the same thing. Just to show you guys, this kind of bonus is hardly available in the market, but it's always in the market. You're hard to find, but if you go Google, seriously go and find one by one, there are lots of it. Maybe it's just not well promoted only. Now, for example, this is a broker called Advantage. Alright. So in Advantage, they have something called a deposit bonus or called a credit bonus, welcome bonus, whatever lah. Okay. So this is how it works. You open a live account with them. You opt in for a promotion. They'll ask you, hey, are you okay with the term and condition? Like, okay. Then you make a deposit. When they make a deposit, they will get you a deposit bonus for you. And how this thing works is that I don't find terms and conditions. Okay, but how does this thing work is in deposit bonus in Vantage, right? Specific to Vantage, okay, they have a first $500 have a 50% deposit bonus. It means that if you, let's say, if you deposit $1,000, okay, if you deposit $1,000, they will get you a 50% extra into your account, which is extra $500. Hence, your account equity, instead of showing 1,000, it show become 1,005. And you may ask, I mean, what to do with me? Now here's a trick. This $500, right, is allowed to lose one, meaning that you can literally from 1,005 lose all the way to 0. Okay, this is a very important topic. 500 can be lose. Okay, the $500 must be allowed to lose. If it cannot be lose, that means that it's useless lah. If it can lose, that's something interesting. Because if you can lose the money here, can you actually do the, we call it as, can. Here lose to here, let's say that you make a buy on 1,500, lose all the way to 0. Then you can use another account, maybe just $100, profit all the way back out by using a sell. And the 1,500 become at 1,600 over here. Then this 1,600 you can withdraw. Make sense? Yes or no? Okay, I repeat again. You put $1,000 into Vantage. They will in the end give you 1,500. On another broker, let's say an Oxy. Okay, in Oxy broker, you put in $1,000 as well. In the end, 1,000 you get 1,000. This is normal case, but this is the bonus. Here you make a buy, here you make a sell. The profit, let's say the buy market crash. Here lose 1,500. Here earn 1,500. Net, how much you earn? 2,500. How much that you deposit earlier? 1,000, 1,000. How much you earn? You left 500. 2,500. Net, $500 profit. Make sense? Yes, no. Alright, if you guys can get this concept already, type a yes in the chat box. Okay. Now I know lah, right? Some people can say Singapore don't have Vantage. Some broker cannot register this, some people cannot. I know. That's why I already been tell you guys. Okay, so maybe we just do this chart together. Is there any other broker that you guys know is giving out deposit bonus, credit bonus, or any kind of bonus? Right? Can type in the chat box. Let me just share with every single one, right? There are so many brokers out there. If you go and search, right, plenty of it. Okay, Octa, FX lah, HFM lah, Hot Forex Malaysia lah, right, XM, FXCM. Don't you guys think that this is like free money floating in the market? All you need to do, just go in, cap back out the market. Alright. So those that tell me that don't have market, now in a chart box, there are a bunch of it, and you just get the money. The money is there, right? Just get it from there. How many of you feel that this is an aha moment for you guys after knowing this 4 strategy that is so damn easy and is profitable at the same time with such a low risk, and you can even predict there is a result profit afterward already, right? You can type aha in the chat box. Okay, you can type aha in the chat box. And that is what I want you guys to start doing. In the past, I've been pushing you guys to do carry trading FMT, but I don't know why that you guys are not doing anything yet. But I want to let you guys see that the full picture is any single unconventional trading that we are executing here, the result is already predictable. You are a bit fear, I know. Open $100 and give a try. Alright, if you have never put your money in, you will never have that feel also. Okay, so let me put it like this. The self-cap strategy itself, let me put it in like this. If I put in the self-cap, how would the result turns out to be? Self-cap result is something like this. Yeah, like this. Not fully like this, but it's more like this. Okay, it will be flat, flat, then earn something, then flat, earn something, flat, then earn something, like this. The boom, 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 boom. Right, this is like after there is a withdrawal, there's a profit. Else, the most of the time you are not earn or lose anything, not earn or lose anything. You lose nothing, you get a profit. Why not? Right? In order to open one lot in gold, how much is the required balance? $100 with 1 to 1,000 leverage. I repeat again. $100 with 1 to 1,000 leverage. Not all the deposit bonus can lose. Must see terms and conditions. Right, guys? Take a screenshot of what Lee Chikat said. It must be able to lose. Only then you can use it. Just now the Vantage one, they're having a deposit bonus up to 20,000. Yes, you heard it clearly. It's about 20k. Put in a simple way lah. Alright, 20k, this one is on 20% deposit bonus. Meaning that if you can put in 100k, they will get you 20k as a bonus, plus together you can have 120k to trade. And you can literally just do the same process. Alright, get the money out, the 20k is yours. US dollar profit. Then you may say, Ayo, Ethan, I don't have 100k way. How can I start this? Who asked you to start with 100k? Can you start with 1k and get 200 first? And just repeat this process again and again until 20k. Maximize, done, move on. Okay. So what if the Vantage account with $500 bonus trade won and exit account with no bonus trade loss? Good questions. So what will you guys do? So I believe that most of you guys are losing more than winning. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. How many of you think that you are losing more than winning? Can tell me a yes. Okay. If you think that you are winning more than losing, let me know. I am interested to copy your trade. But I believe that most people are losing more than winning. So you just need to bring on the idea that, fine, I'm back trader anyway, just go in and back it. But I understand that there is still a chance that you will be losing money. Okay, there is still a chance that you will be, let's say, Vantage and Axie, right? You want here to lose, here to win, correct? But for some reason, okay, the 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 财神爷 is always on your side, right? The god of wealth is always on your side. You always have no way to make a lose. So let me tell you guys a few strategy that guarantee lose one. How many of you heard about martingale strategy? How many of you heard about layering and grid? How many of you heard about called it as FMT strategy? By all means, what if that you use all this strategy, martingales plus layering plus FMT, all plus together, do you think that you got a high chance of win or lose? Right, type in the chat box. Martingales mean that 1 lot, 2 lot, 3 lot, 4 lot, 5 lot, just keep open until you lose. Very make sense? FMT, same as actually the same concept. Ta. You open whatever the trade here, you'll be copy here, doesn't matter. 99% margin call. Guys, in order for you guys to find a profitable strategy, is it very hard? Yes, very hard. There is a way that for you to find a very not profitable strategy. This place is what we call it as very easy to find a losing strategy there. Just go ahead, take whatever the strategy, put it in. I even don't mind that you go and online, random download any robot that is losing, plug and play. Because the goal is just to lose it. That's it. You'll find 101 way to lose the account, that's all. Okay? And after you lose the account, repeat the process until you have fully utilized whatever the deposit bonus. The bonus amount is not withdrawable. Yes, it's not withdrawable, so that you only able to get to the another side. What if use bonus only to trade? You got better strategy for doesn't. Okay, so this is depend on term and condition. Certain term and condition that you have to reach to a certain amount of profit only can withdraw. You have to many conditions. So the easiest way is just get everything to another side. Then you can withdraw. Okay. Guarantee lose at the end. So we just need to do one trade and wait till 1005 finish. Maybe one trade a bit hard. Like one trade is a bit of skill needed. It's like one trade they will need to fell the $1,005. Most people I don't think they have that kind of skill lah. So that's why I put it difficulty a bit of mid. You need to add in martingales. You need to add in we call it as martingales lah, grid lah, layering lah, a lot of other strategy plus together. Over there. Put 10 lots. Very smart. Very smart. So we need to set TP is yes. How many points? I mean, the whole point is that no need to set anything. Once the account bursts, you already make a profit. Right? Once the account bursts, you already make a profit. Okay, so far this is the 4th strategy, which is the simplest strategy in the entire trading world. You can't find any other strategy that's even simpler than this. If you want to get started, definitely this 4 is what you should mainly start at. And next, move on. Okay, I move on already. Is to apply whatever you have learned in FMT, upgrade into single FMT. Now, single FMT concept like this. How many of you have been trading cryptocurrency before? Can type a 3 in the chat box. Alright, you've been trading crypto before, type a 3. Or how many of you have been doing news trading before? Can type a 4 in the chat box. News trading, meaning that you open the trade before the news. Okay, can type 4 in the chat box. Now, why I'm talking this, why I'm just sharing about this is because you can understand that the entire trading industry, okay, specific for Forex, gold, and crypto, the entire industry is playing around high volatility. Sure or not? I believe that in the simulation, you guys already know what I'm talking, which is in order for you guys to make a profit, you definitely need a highly volatile market to make a profit. I give you guys an examples. Let's say gold market in 5-minute time frame. Okay, every single time before the news open or before London and New York session open, is it true that the market will have a big spike? Okay, because there's trading sessions. Let me just choose any of these lah. This is better. Now over here, this is gold market, all right. So you see, this is New York session open, okay, and this is London session opens. I think this time adjust is a bit wrong already, but roughly what does it mean is that every single time when the market open, market will have swipe up and down heavily, swipe up one directions. Okay, this is like strong down, this is like up and then okay, and this is like from all the way up, all the way down. It's all happened at this time onwards, when market open onwards. How long that this will sustain, we do not know. But what if that, right? What if that we do like this? Okay, on London open, let's say here, because market showing a down candlestick, what do? You open a sell. You are risking how many dollars? Okay, this is called as money management. You make a sell trade. Because candlestick is coming down, you make a sell. Stop loss, $50. Your account deposit, also $50. You sell all the way 1 to 3, 4, even 5 or 10 risk reward. All the way down, let's say here, make $200. Risk is 50. This is your risk, which is your stop loss. Reward is $200. This is your TP. Okay, so right now this is a single FNT means. Okay, this is a normal one. Mean that you sell, market up, you lose 50, down you earn 200. Because market open have a big volatility. Right now, single FMT means that You sell, you make a profit, double down, sell, in, okay? Sell 2, sell 3, sell 4, sell 5. Keep adding, pop, 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 pop. Or what most people, or most Malays are doing, we call it as layering. Okay. Let me show you guys a few examples so that you guys can visualize forex layering trades. I believe that you guys have been seeing this kind of like screenshot, right? How many of you guys see this kind of screenshot before? They have a lot of trade in the same direction. Okay. I think in the group also we have a lot of this kind of thing. You make a trade, let's say, let me see. Okay. Da 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 da. Okay. Yeah, da 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 da. Doesn't stop one, da 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 da, just like a machine gun. Okay, like this. You buy as it goes all the way up, just keep buy. Follow the trend, just keep buy until 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 1 to 4, 1 to 5, doesn't matter. Just continue to leverage it. Okay. The item lah. So yeah, something like this. Alright, this is a very good example. Single FMT. All you need to do, just let's say the market entirely downtrend, right? Just keep on whack on sell. How much you sell? 0.01. And just click as it come down. You use the profit, layer profit, use profit, layer profit. That is a single FMT without any stop loss. Your stop loss is equal to your accounts. Your take profit is equal to your grid. How much grid that you have, how much you will close it. Of course, my recommendation is once you have flipped the account, meaning that for 50 to 500, okay, and close it. Move on to the next account. By doing this action, right, is playing around risk reward. Okay, you are playing the risk of 50 in exchange for the big volatility. You leverage as much risk as possible and earn from 50 to 100, 50 to 200, 300, 400, 500. Leverage the profit. And that is actually the advantage of crypto, forex, and gold market. You have a very high leverage to keep on whack to get a bigger profit. Okay. Why must put stop loss at 50? Since the account will close automatically at 50 is finished. Yes, exactly, Muru. You get the concept. So meaning that this strategy itself, you don't need to put any stop loss. Just keep back. Now the idea is that, okay, this strategy itself, did you able to predict it will be profit or not? Yes or no? I'll type in the chat box. Okay, let me test you guys. This strategy itself, would you be able to be guaranteed predict a return from this strategy by doing this trade? Sure profit or not? No. Is it stable? Sometime yes, sometime no. But this strategy itself is yes. Is to prepare to lose the 50 if never profit. So it's not stable, not profitable. The risk considers meet because you're losing that 50. You could have lose multiple times of 50, but it will not lose consecutive 50 lah. If you so, let me know. Alright, it's something that I need to fix on the strategy already. But if you're doing a proper strategy, even just with RSI itself, you can already make a lot of profit. The return depends on your skill. Most people that I know when I teach is start with mid profit, like about 50 to 100, 50 to 200. After they know the skill, right, 50 to 1000 is very possible. Even my staff itself showing me that he has been achieving this strategy itself using martingale. That you guys think that is losing money, but using this strategy with martingale, flip from 100 to 1000 in just 4 days. Can be very high profit, right? Difficulty wise, I will say there is a certain difficulty. Okay, must buy before the market opens. Yes, right. You must enter the trade before the market opens so that you can enjoy the volatility. But certain people will think that, why don't they open the trade when the volatility is clear? Well, up to you. It's just a that period within slightly before to after opens within 30 minutes. Just a that short period of time. If you have time to trade, then trade lor. If you don't have time to trade, then don't trade. It is just like gambling. Exactly. But this is like gambling with a proper leverage, and the risk is 50. Like what you guys said, your risk management is 50. So this is single FMT by itself. Okay, next go to full auto robots. This including DGV2, UP, UP Lite, DGV2 Lite, ADA Full Auto, and many more. It could be the robot that I have. It could be any robot in the market. All right, as long as the robot is considered as full auto robot and it is categorized part of this, the result, the income is actually active income. But is it stable? Depends actually. Some robot is stable. Some robot is just by single FMD, like gambling. Sometimes you'll win a lot, sometimes you'll lose a lot. So this is yes or no lah. Alright, depends on the robot that you are using. Risk, I would say, is very high because a lot of robot, in order to make a profit, the result is unpredictable. That is number one for sure. Second, the robot that in order to make a profit, it needs to have two elements: greed, which is layering. Second is the martingale effect. It needs to increase the lot size or it needs to add more threads, either of this or both of this. The return wise is technically always lower than the risk or low to mid. So meaning that the risk, most of the strategy, or I would say 100% of strategy that I have never seen is if the risk over here is 10%, the profit here is only 2%. If the risk here is 20%, the profit here maybe can go 5%. If the risk can go to 50%, the profit here can go to 10 to 20%. But definitely lower than the risk. So that's why the risk is high, reward is slightly lower. In terms of difficulty wise, I will put it as very easy. Okay, to use the robot, just drag and drop settle. Maybe you need to edit some settings, some setup, but the rest of thing handle and it's passive. That is a full auto, straightforward. Next, single cat itself. Well, the concept of single cat, I believe that a lot of you guys been doing it right now. I don't know that if you guys feel difficult, but if you feel difficult, that means that right, you are doing it the right path, because it's not so easy. There is a lot of math involved, but the result is predictable. Now, single cat, what does that mean? So in single cat, there is a lot of prop firms. Okay, because of time constraint, I'll just tell you the tips. So there are a lot of prop firms. Okay, you just need to find a prop firm with two criteria. Number one, TP versus TP divided by stop loss ratio by them, right? Which is over here the target single cat. Single cat means that the prop firm we trade is single phase, or we call it one step prop firm, one phase prop firm. And the first criteria is that the TP over stop loss ratio need to be as high as possible. The higher the better. So in trader flow, we found that this is 8 over 3% daily drawdowns. Okay, we take daily as a stop loss. Okay, so this is a ratio as high as possible. Higher the TP is best, lower the daily is best. Okay. Second, low registration fee. Okay, of course this is straightforward. The lower the fee, the lesser the capital you need, the more profitable the entire strategy. And the idea is like this: single cat, right? I think everyone knows that the concept of normal cat is to pass the profit from profit. Single cat work another way around. Single cat means that there's a prop firm and your broker account, let's say AXI. Prop firm account, you'll use the smallest, lowest registration accounts. Okay, we got lowest registration account. And the prop firm need to be, let's say, 8K. And the broker side is using a small capital like 700 to 1000, a very small capitals. And all you need to do is this side make a lose and this side make a profit. And this side make a profit, you will earn 79 plus 79. This has a fees, this is your profit. Okay, that is the concept of single cat. Single cat, you just need to make sure that one trade all in, okay, one trade all in Now the loss has been calculated for you. Lose the profit all the way back to profit side. Okay, lose from profit all the way to profit side. In a broker side, you will earn 79 plus 79, which is what we calculated for you. This 79 able for you to recover and get one new profit, while this 79 is your net profit. Every single day, you can execute one single cat. Okay, every single day you can execute one single cat. And when you do this action, right, we done all the calculation for you, predictable that every single trade you done is a profit. What if that go another way around? Okay, this side make a profit, this side make a loss. In this case, we are playing with this thing. All right, this is actually equal to your win rate. Now, of course, I assume that your strategy is 50-50 first. But 50-50, right? Guys, let me ask you guys a question. In this event, okay, TP I set to be 8%. Stop loss I set to be 3%. Assume the market up and down in a manner of 50-50. Do you guys think that's easier to hit TP or is easier to hit the stop loss? I'll type into the chat box. In this kind of events, 3% stop loss, 8% TP. Which one is easier to hit? All right. You guys got to answer. Stop loss is easier to hit because it's very small distance, right? The smaller the stop loss distance, the bigger the TP range, your win rate is actually higher. Okay, the win rate of what? The win rate of prop firm to fail, which is equivalent to Axie, okay, premium to pass, or we call that to earn. Okay, we calculate out all the possibilities and come out to tell you that what are the prop firm that is profitable, which is one of these is traders flow. All right, because of this kind of ratio. And by doing this, every single day you earn 79, 79, 79, 79. All right, and assume that you do this 1 month for 20 days. All right, do it for 20 times. One day can do 2 times. Okay, one day can definitely do 2 times. So 79 times 20 equal to $1,580 profit. But I just keep back. And will prop firm afraid of you? Prop firm, just take it, just take it, just take it. They don't care that you take. They don't care that you fail the prop firm, to be exact. Alright, they don't care that you fail that prop firm because they just want you to fail, then fail for them. If accidentally you pass, just go back to normal cat to earn back the money. Alright. Once you pass, you need 5 minimum trading days to move on to live cat. But no need to wait. Just buy a new account again, continue to whack again. Alright, don't stop. Because every single day you earn 79. Why you wait for this when pass? Just keep on whack. The concept of normal cat is, let's say that this account really reached to live. Okay, a live prop firm, you need to cross it with another prop firm, we call it prop firm 2, 1 and 2 live. In these two prop firm, right? Okay, in these two prop firm, right? You just make sure that one side make a buy, one side make a sell. In the end, 10%, negative 10, then you can earn the money. Now the big difference between single cat and normal cat is that single cat aim to fail on the prop firm. Normal cat wise is aim to pass the prop firm. If the prop firm never reach to pass, you can't earn anything. This one take a long time. It's very difficult to reach here, but the profit after here is huge because the capital that you're going to at the profit level there is actually 100k and 100k. 10% from 100k is a huge amount of returns. Hence, that goes back to the tool strategy. On single cat itself is predictable result. Returns is, the risk side is medium because the risk is you fail the risk of single cat is either that the prop firm run away, whatever, that kind of disaster, or another case is you actually accidentally profit on profit multiple times. But we also calculated that you pass profit also, normal cat back, you can also make back the profit. Just need to make multiple round of this. Returns high because one day 79, 79, 79, and you can do this unlimitedly. Alright. And meet kind of difficulty because the lot size, calculation, everything is different. So this one, you need to get in touch with my team. At least you knows what the number first. Long term later, once you have fully utilized this single cat, we will tell you how this thing be calculated. So that you can go out and hunt more problem to make a profit. While normal cat is what most of people are doing right now, the reason that why most of people start with normal cat is because it's to have a highest profit. Imagine that 100k make a 10% profit out of it. It's a huge amount of profit. But execution wise, it's one of the hard as well. Because you need to make sure that the lot size, the risk, the spread, every single tiny detail of the trading setup need to be accurate. So that's why over here, it's done for you guys. I consider this as active for us, passive for you guys. It's predictable outcome, and that's why that we put over here. Risk is similar to single cat lah, alright, but this normal cat risk is actually smaller compared to single cat, because on normal cat itself, the risk on this side is even that you fail the profit, you lose nothing. You can earn back from the broker side. I mean, that is what we all calculated up for you guys. Okay, normal cat is playing on two-phase profit to pass until live and get the returns. Now, next strategy itself is a seasonal, right? Which is straightforward. Use a seasonal, follow the ADA trading robot, which is ADA trading copilot, the bot that tell you that should buy or should sell, which last time we show you guys this one. Okay, this bot tell you that okay, this is to buy, this is to sell. All right, tell the direction, how to read the chart, and etc. By using this, you make a trade combined with the most profitable robot, UC Lite. This UC Lite, for those that known, this is the advanced version of scalping auto exit robots. It's a semi-auto robot that helps you to close. So all you need to do is just to follow the seasonal. If the seasonal asks you to buy, ADA also say to buy. I mean, ADA and seasonal is the same thing. ADA tell you to buy, you just click the buy from UC Lite and let it done the trades. And compared to this versus full auto, a UC Lite can definitely get even higher profit than full auto. It is sort of mixture between single FMT plus full auto. Meaning that single FMT is just no brainer, just keep on whack. But seasonal plus UC Lite is you have a proper strategy, done the analysis by the bot, execute the trades based on whatever the signals, then you will get much higher in terms of returns. Risk considered still high because it evolved robots and grid and layering still been there, meaning that it will still open multiple trades that end up losing your accounts. But the profit wise, related to full auto, this is much more in control. This is much more, okay, if I think that there's a newsletter, I can on and off it, a lot of control. Hence the return can be even higher compared to full auto robots. That is the difference between these two. And this is a second category. From the earliest, the most easy one, but profit is slightly lower, it's just predictable, toward not so predictable anymore, but the return right now jump to the next level is even higher. Okay, are there any recommended setting for UC Lite in this strategy? Technically, default setting is good to go. In the video of UC Lite, which is in this video, okay, main problem exercise, there is a ultimate closer, right, which is the original video of UC Lite lah. Go and watch this video. It's been mentioned that how you can use trading simulation, okay, in your own computer to practice on UC Lite and then use it in the live market so that you know exactly what setting that fit to your personality. Okay. Now, so let's add on a few things. Just now we mentioned about this kind of strategy. Okay, the blue color line, this is what the most robot are doing. Okay, sometimes profit, sometimes make a loss, sometimes profit, sometimes make a loss. And this is most robot are doing. it is fluctuating up and down, up and down. And if you talk about the risk, okay, so what is actually risk stand for? Risk is actually just a magnifying. It's like either that you get higher, okay, we call it as you get a higher risk or lower risk. Okay, it just flip between up and down. That is what it means, and that is what most robots are doing. Okay, the profitability of the bot is determined by expectancy. We say that, let's say the robot on average can make a 40% result. What does it 40% mean? Sometimes you can make a lot profit, sometimes you can lose back a lot. Win back, lose back, win back, lose back. It's very common that trading is like a yo-yo, up, down, up, down, down. It's just how much is your average. All right. Listen, may I check, is there any lot size setting for normal cat strategy if we cap with a profit account and a live account? So there is a lot size setting as well. Okay, so normal cat wise, there are multiple layers of consideration on lot size settings. What I will say that before even you go and learn about normal cat, go and learn to do single cat first. Show me that you can actually use single cat, generate result, and then I will only teach you normal cat so that you can do the normal cat on yourself as well, so that you can scale from there anytime. All right. Now, next thing is, after you've done all these things, right, can you guys start to see that actually any result over here is not compounding? Okay, so there is no compounding result over here. What we can do is that we literally need to have a result that is compounding. But compounding result is also a passive result. It's a passive income, which is what you guys want. But all kind of compounding result will be hard to make it. I give you an example. One of the good way to compound result is using Select. Select is using the fun challenge I mentioned just now, which is using this. Instead of just seed incubation, now you have to take it seriously. Trade normally from seed, incubation, acceleration, Pro 500, and Pro M. Scale from here all the way to here. The prop firm, which is the Accelerator, will give you more funding, and hence you will become more profitable. With the same amount of effort, with the same amount of trades, because of using this Accelerator, your returns able to be scaled over the time. It's profitable, your return is going to be exponential very high, but the risk is your own account. So that is Accelerator, the choice of you to make your compounding result. Okay, I consider this still as an active income, even though when you become more experienced, you can literally one day just open 1 or 2 trades, settle. But still, anyway, it is active. The next thing that move on is become an affiliate, become a community leaders. How many of you actually heard about these trading leaders or Telegram groups, IBs? Okay, these are actually what they are doing themselves. As a rule of thumb, you need to learn the proper trading first. Okay, you acquire all the skill in yourself, learn exactly how to trade. Okay, when you know the skill, why don't that you take this opportunity, share with other people how you do it? All right, when you share with other people, would it be great that, I mean, you teach them to make a profit and their life is being changed because they can generate extra income because of your skill, and you just in exchange you just earn their trading commissions. Whatever they trade, the profit is theirs. You just earn a commission from them. This is also compounding, is scalable because the more people that under you, the more commission that you can earn. But the risk, the risk is actually very, very low because there's almost no risk on your side. Your return is going to be exponential growth and will be very, very high in the later stage. But difficulty wise, it will be hard. Hard in terms of why people are willing to trust you. And that's why you literally have to prepare to start to use all this strategy from now on so they can prove that you can do it. Next is GFI managers. Some people that don't want to build a community, don't want to interact with people, just don't want to meet people, in the end they become fund manager. Meaning that I don't talk to people, I talk to money. Money to money. Well, the risk side is medium, whereby you just need to manage people money or your fund, meaning your own family funds, your own family group of people of money, the people that you know only apply all the strategy that is predictable. When the strategy is predictable, maximum risk is going to be met. And that is what you're doing over here. It's compounding over the time as well, because account management, yes, correct, it's also part of account management. You help them to manage the accounts. In the long run, bigger fund, you make bigger profit, you just earn from profit sharings. That is what this particular thing is doing. It's a passive as well, so that you can get people to do it for you, you can do it yourself, but the fund is just getting bigger and bigger. You can grow from there. Last one is wealth transfer. Okay, last one is wealth transfer. How many of you heard about this wealth transfer before? Type a 1 into the chat box. If you have never heard about wealth transfer, type a 0 in the chat box. Now, this is something new that I have never taught in my workshops, and to execute this is tricky. I will talk more about this in a moment, which I can see that everyone is 0. And basically, this is the reason why most people are, why 90% of the wealth controlled by the top 10% of people. This is ultimate goal in trading that you guys should achieve, right? Which is to combine everything at the top, be something new. Okay, now after I explain all these things, right, I add a note here. In order for you to get compounding returns, aka your goal of passive income, all right, the only way to realize this, the only will only be realized, grammar mistake, will only be realized when you leverage on others' resources and make money. This include others' money. You use Axis Select money to trade. You use other people's time to make money, which is in community. They trade, you earn commissions, or effort. You get more of your team people trade together. I repeat again. Now, think about this. The world is pretty fair. Why would people pay you passive income every single month? Well, definitely you have been done something that can leverage on other people's resources and you feed them a better lifestyle. For example, in Axis Select, why Axis Select willing to help you to compound your returns? Because when you earn, they earn. Community, why they willing to spend more time with you? Because they know following you, they earn more. Fund manager, why the team below you willing to follow you and willing to give the effort to you to do the work? Because they know you are feeding them well and the strategy that you are doing is generating results. They can see this, they follow you. And that's why they're willing to put out their resources for you, aka that become your passive income. And you can see from top all the way to here. First category, basically everything you can done by yourself. Second category, become a bit difficult. You need to collaborate with somebody with some experience, which is either from us, we tell you the numbers, we tell you how to do this and that setup, only can do this. But up to the next level, even with us, you are not enough already. You need to help with more other people to start to have compounding effect, to have accept more and more people. All right. And among all these strategy, right, how to define is gambling? Is a betting of stake of something with a consequence again and else on a uncertain event, which does determined by chance or accident. There's nothing that you can make changes on it. Now, among all this table, right, I've been discussing this with my team as well, which we all agree that actually among all this, right, as long as the thing that's not predictable, we can just ignore this because these are basically close to what we know as gambling. Well, you can be argue with me that, oh, I got a better skill, someone have a better talent in this and that. Well, they may be born to be gifted, but we are not 100% gifted, right? what we can do is we do on thing that is predictable and executing that strategy itself to compile the result. And my question to you guys is how to really build a passive income from here. All right. Now, question come into the mind. After you scan through all the table that I put out just now, what come in your mind first when you have understand the whole table? What would you do after you understand this table, right? Type in the chat box. You know this table right now. What would you guys do after this session so that you can leverage the understanding from here? What would you choose, right? Type in the chat box. I will give you guys 5 minutes to type in, and I need to go for a quick toilet break. Once you type in, you can go for a 5-minute toilet break. We're gonna come back at 5 minutes 42 p.m. Okay, a quick toilet break. And what would you do action after this? Right time in the chat box. On single cat, predictables equal to effort plus the skill. I'll continue with full auto robot by refining the setup for more profitable tradings. FMT plus self cat, have a try on 1 or 2 strategy to generate passive income. Choose one and try out. Continue trying single cat demo and investigating carry trading. Take action FMT. Start out with cat strategy assistant. Strategy assisting with and identify 1 or 2 more rules and work on. Do on cat exploit. Okay. Focus on 1 or 2, 3 strategy first. Alright. Now, right now, I've been scanned through, which I can see that is a same behavior. Alright. Which is, last time I was like you guys. I've been attended a lot of course, and I just want to find out, is there any way to make a maram? Is there any way to make money faster, more profits, but at a safer way? So I go and attend a lot of course, then I come up with this table, alright? How many of you feel that with this table itself right now, you'll become super duper clear on what we are having? And right now, you are picking, I want to take this, I want to take this, okay, I want to do this, that, right? How many feel that right now is more clear right now? Okay, type a yes into the chat box. So this is what I'm good at. I'm good at summarizing the data. Then one day, I go and read a book. That book itself is called Wealth Transfer. And at that time, I finally realized that how big is the mistake that I have just did. By having out this table, pick left and right, it end up myself to back to the bottom 90% where my wealth is controlled by the top percent. So this concept is like this. Most people, when they see this table, right, they will start to think, oh, this is what I want, this I don't want, I want to pick this only, I want to do this only, because I am, you can put in whatever your excuse over there. I mean, does it sound familiar like your kids that being picky on the food? What would you tell your kids? I have laid out all the vegetable and meat on the plate. Why being picky? Why don't take all of this? And when you say, I cannot do this, I cannot do that, why it cannot? It is you cannot. Why don't just find other people that can do it for you? All right. If cannot, is it that you don't know yet? I give you guys expectations. Now, right now, all the strategy that you know, okay, it combines is that you want to have a result that is like this. At first, it's like growing nothing, but in the end, it's like exponential. True or not? I believe that every single one want to have this kind of result. But in order for this kind of result to realize faster, you need to pick up your speed from the lower bottom of the result, scale up to here as fast as possible. Hence, what you will be doing is you will be combining the previous strategy, like this strategy, a robot photo, you will be combining a carry trade, put a bigger capital and they can generate higher returns. And you can also put in FMT that consistently generate result. And when you can add this kind of performance all together, how well it turns out in your portfolio? Meaning that I'm saying you are combining all of this performance, including like normal cat performance, everything into your accounts. On the long runs, your returns will become like this. At first, your result will be like up, down, up, down, up, down. All right. Maybe you can get a bigger capital to get started with, start with higher up, down, up, down. But on long terms wise, your result will start to up, down, up, down in a exponential scale. Like what you guys are seeing over here. Right? At first, it's not so stable. Then lately, when your results grow up faster, it becomes very, very smooth, exponential growing already. And that is what I want to emphasize today, which is to combine multiple strategies together. And that's basically a start point of wealth transfer. Okay, so listen carefully. So this will be a little bit long already, but it's about a journey that I propose to you guys, where this is the easiest for you guys to get started with, is to get you a baby step by steps, move on gradually, and you can be seeing improvement day by day. Everything was get started by using the simplest strategy. All right, I assume that this is you, and you do not know anything. But first, you start with a carry trading. Why? Because on carry trading, you start to learn how to do one buy and one sell. You will not earn much, but earn about $50 per month with a capital of 1,000 is pretty reasonable, and it's passive anyway. So you do not have a big shift between your current lifestyle towards trading. Okay, so you just plug a small thing in your life which is called carry trading. After doing done on this part, you can proceed with doing FMT. $50 depends, all right? You can add on more capital day. Hence, let's say $200, 100. FMT, let's say one day only make $10 to $20, not much, right? $10 to $20. You do for the whole month, you earn $300, etc. So this is your next thing to with FMT. But this time, different already. You buy and you sell, both at $100 capitals. Is to whack on the both of the account. You earn extra $200 to $300 per month. So I just assume a $300 profit per month. At the same time, you can do single FMT. Now the concept of single FMT is now 50. Alright, so this is capital of 50 to 100. You take whatever the profit here, or you just fork out a little profit, whack on the risk. So I assume that you are like extreme crazy layering. What my team is doing, you can literally 10x your account in just a week. So I assume that in a whole week, you can only manage to do this 6 times. You take your profit here, go and do single FMT. But single FMT is different already. The idea is that you just need to have one account. Okay, you either buy or sell. But the lot size plus plus. And over here, you also learn about martingales, right? Which is how to do layering. Okay. And over here, potentially assume at a 35% win rate, meaning that at a very, very low win rate, 35% of chance you are at win. Meaning that $300 that you put in, the whole month later, okay, you do 6 times. Within 6 times, 2 is win. The rest 4 times is all lose. Very bad already, okay. But 1 to 10 risk reward, you can still earn $1,000 per month profit. Okay. And with this profit, right, you can actually extend it further to do this self-cap. Because self-cap itself does not use any capitals. It is like literally in, out, in, out, in, out, you make a profit already. Hence, I think the concept just now be the same. As been calculated, in the end, you can earn about $400 to $500 profits. And just average calculated for you guys in here. Okay, so this is self-cat, self-cat. The idea of self-cat is a combination of like carry tradings, right, whereby you need to make a one buy, one sell. All right, you need to add this concept in. At the same time, you need to do a proper trading as well, which is to ensure the high win rates. So a one buy, one sell, and in the end, on average, $250 profit per month. Okay. Now, these particular sections, the result is predictable. Okay. And the idea here is that here need an investment of $50 to get started. My question is, since the profit of here and here and here is predictable, yes or no? Okay. These 3 results is predictable. Can you actually take the predictable returns, go and fund for this account? Okay, meaning that this is quite a bit of risky but a good reward account. All you do is just play around with risk reward. All the money that you earn from predictables is considered as extra income that you afford to lose. That is the right definition. Okay, the definition of the profit that you afford to lose, okay, is to take the profit over here that you extra earn, go and fund for single FMT. And single FMT, the job is whack it. Okay, $50, there's nothing for you to lose. It won't cost lose on your margin as well. I mean, it won't lose on any of your single capitals. You just take a profit that is predictable, park into here. If you can make 1,000, congrats. If you cannot make, doesn't matter. You still have next month of this predictable income. Every single month, this is your extra income. You take extra income to make even more profit. So this is a starting, which could take at around 2 months time to form the entire structures. Carry FMT single cat, go and fund for single FMT. Then I lay out the whole numbers over here. Okay, so about 2 months later, if you exactly do every single thing that I mentioned, you will end up a condition whereby there is a predictable income at around $600 per month. And I assume that you take this predictable income, go and whack for variables income. Okay, your income range will be either lowest 600, you don't do anything on variables, or highest go to 1006, which is at around plus minus of this range. Do you guys think that is a good start? All right, meaning that you just need to have 4 strategies together. You take the predictable income. The profit from predictable is no risk income. I mean, it's no risk income, right? You take the no risk, go and fight for even higher returns. And that's mean that your trading will have no risk, no stress at all. Just whack on it. Some people say that 2% of $1,000 is $20 only, not 50. That depends actually. 2 to 5%. Alright, you want to be argued 20 also can, right? Doesn't make any change on the whole thing. The purpose of doing carry trading is to let you know that you can do self-cap. You want to ignore this also can, you can do this too. Direct profit is about the same. Single FMT with $50 capital should start with what lot size? 0.1 for first lot, logical. Okay. Everything here, try it on demo account first. Then you know the numbers. Because I tell you, you'll forget also. You also don't know why. True or not? When you don't know why, you will keep asking me. So go ahead and try on demo account. You don't know how much, start with 0.01. Only when you try, you know. Only, I mean, $50, there's nothing for you to lose, right? Go ahead and experiment this. You just need to take these predictable incomes, go and fund for this. Experiment yourself. If this one lose everything, doesn't matter. Next month, this predictable income come in again. Trade again. Okay, so far the first level understand, yes or no. If you understand, tell me yes. Basically, the idea is that you take predictables, go and generate extra income from variables income. I give you guys a good example. Right now, this is you. You are employed 9 to 5. Your salary is $6,000. And you every single month you're left out with $500 only. But you're taking this $500 to do trading. That hopefully that this $500 can generate from 500 to 1,000. But basically from 500 to 1,000 is a bit difficult. So what I'm teaching you is how instead of using this 500, we generate for extra income using predictable strategy first. Okay, from predictables salary income into predictables trading income. Okay, scale it to slightly not predictables, but a variables, or we call it a scalable income. A scalable income for could be like, in this case, single FMT lah. Okay. Now move on. When you have this kind of income range, that means that if you don't do anything, 1 month got 1,000, 2 months got 2,000, 3,000, and you scale from there. After you scale from there, can you actually start to join single cap? You can. Okay. Now over here there's a capital 500 to 700. Okay, 500 to 1,000 lah. Depend on the capital cost lah. You can start with my funded FX, TFFF, or traders flow. If you fail the problem, if you fail the problem, you earn 50. Let's just assume at average 50. In a whole month, you enter 15 trades. 70% of them will fail, 30% will pass. 11 fail, 4 will pass. So plus minus everything together, this will be end result. Okay, about $381 per month. It's a variable income. The more you do, the more you earn. Sometimes you can pass even more. Sometimes you will fail more. So it's not fixed, but it's roughly around this range. And we also been calculated out for you guys is that in the long run, at first you've been doing 1 or 2 single cat, then I would say just don't waste your time. Because single cat will be only profitable after that you have been trading multiple accounts. Only then you can recover yourself. For the first few account, it's less profit. Okay, so in short, it's variable account, single cat estimate $381 profit per month. Self-cat in Accelerator. Okay, just now we are doing self-cat until incubation state. From seed to incubation, then we end. Now the question is that how can you actually scale from seed to incubation and then to acceleration? If you're able to scale, this is the next level of predictable income, whereby the profit here, okay, in incubation, because you have 1,000 account, instead of 2, you scale to 4. You earn 500 times this is the next income. From incubation, you can earn this. From acceleration, you can earn this. All right. And average plus together is about $1125 profit per month. Okay, the exact calculation I will not cover for this round. It's in the last session already, so you can just watch back later. And this result itself is predictable, right? As I said, pretty much you have known all the formula, now it's predictable. This will take a bit of time, but on average, after 4 months also, it takes about $1,000 extra predictable income. Then you can take the predictable income and play with this FMT credit bonus. Because credit bonus is the bigger your deposit, the bigger your returns. So you just go and find a broker that can give you credit bonus that can be lowest one. So you deposit inside, let's say deposit 1,000, you get 500. In short, you will get extra $500 profit by doing all the trick. Hence, over here, I just put a $500 predictable income, and it could be variables because of percentage of return here. The bigger the percentage bonus, the bigger you'll get. But consider this as a one time, so sometimes have a lot of profit, sometimes have less, but it's still a profitable, predictable income. Why don't I just earn from there? Okay, so this is FMT one. And for normal cat wise, you can do this at the same time, which is normal cat one, everyone was doing about the same, which is about $5,000 deposit. And assume the best case, right, which is $5,000 profit in 4 month time, which is about 1,250 profit per month. But this is a variables, it's not certain, it's predictable but not certain, meaning that you cannot guarantee that this thing 4 months will come up. It's just about 4 months average calculated from there. So it's variables income. Now, what if that you had no time? Only then the full auto become meaningful for you. Let's say that you have literally no time, off station, travel, no time to execute any of this. Let's say that you just have $500 inside. Okay, you can just put $500, the rest you can put up there, or you can just continue to stack here. So let's say you put $500. If insufficient capital due to drawdown, you top out to 1,000. If not enough, then top out to 1,500, and etc. Robot have this needed, which is if there's any drawdown, you have to keep on top up in order to sustain back the drawdowns. This income is variables, but it's at least passive. Even that you are busy, it can continue to generate the result for you. It is like temporarily parking your money inside only. Let me repeat again. A full auto robot, the design of it is to temporarily park the money in. Only when you got time, you will take the profit, you take the capital out and to build something even higher returns. Because you can look from here, the full auto robot, in order to be safe and profitable at the same time, stable, the profit will not be high. It's about $30 to $50. Whereby if you just compare to FMT itself, one single whack I can make $500, which is 10x of 10x robot trading doing. Even though I don't do that, I also can do single cat. One round of profit, I just need to fail one time of single cat. I already earned $50. In just one day, I earn back more than the full auto robots did in 1 month. So the full auto design, very busy, not even have one day to trade on single cat, do on this full auto first. I lay out the whole tables, right? So you can start to see one thing is right? I mean, do you guys actually see anything? Based on the strategy here, all right, based on the strategy here, this is the estimated profit, okay? And the estimated profit over here is like this. Which one is higher? You do which one that's good lah, right? So questions over here. Does a full auto robot still attractive compared to others? Well, depends. If you have really no time, yes, it's attractive because it can generate while you are busy. Can we actually compile the full auto robot? You can, but also there's a limit. Because the limit by robot, definitely there is a drawdowns. Does robot predictables? No. Does robot able to be know exactly the next trade is going to be a profit or loss? Also enables. So it's a variables, and by doing that kind of variables, would you put in your whole life of saving into a single robot to trade it? Also a no, right? Whereby a predictable income like a single self-cap. Self-cap is so predictable that you just put in more money, you can generate more returns already. Why don't that scale from here, right? The more capital you put in, the more return that you can get. You just need to wait a little bit more, the result will just come to you. Hence, by doing this arrangement, right, we come out, it take about 4 month time, which take a bit more challenging. From previous of $600 of predictable income, you plus together with this Axis Select, you plus together with this full margin trade bonus, your predictable income become 2225. And in fact, if you're willing to take even more of this profit, which is instead of putting 1,000, you put in 2,000, put in 3,000, put in 4,000, right? I mean, the profit is just within one day, you can exchange it out already. Then your predictable income will be even higher. Actually, what does the predictable income stand for? It stands for your salary in trading. It stands for your fixed income in tradings. How many of you can start to see that? I mean, you understand the importance of cash flow, right? Can type about me in the chat box. Importance of cash flow in your livings, right? You need to ensure that you have positive cash flow. You need to ensure that you have a stable income. The importance of stable income is that it allows you to have the balls to play with variable income. Even though in the next month of trading you lose everything, at least you know that you are being sure that you have this $2,000 for your living expenses. Why you are willing to take up a course to learn, why you are willing to do even more than your job, is because that right now your job give you a very stable income, comfortable environments. It could be your company, it could be your current position, comfortable living, but you know it's stagnant, right? It's fixed and cannot grow anymore. That's why that you are taking a portion of extra profit here to earn extra income from variables. Same concept here. You need to build. You want to retire from your work, right? You want to fire a boss. You make sure that you have a stable income of $2,000, which if I calculate everything, estimated on average income, all right, is about 3,000 something, plus minus everything is about 3,000. Okay, back to ringgit is about 16,000. Sing dollar is about $5,000 Sing, and just about 4 to 6 months later, you have this salary income just from the trading itself. Your side hustle income could be even make more returns than your trading profit. I mean, your side hustle, which is your trading, make more than your main source of income. Well, what you can do? You can definitely quit your job and fully focus back into trading, get more in terms of predictable incomes. And right now, you start to see your predictable income can scale all the way to $3,000, whereby your passive income still some way there, $100, $200. You put in robot or not lah, right? Put in more capitals, it won't go to $1,000 profit. True or not? Okay, that is a truth. Passive income will not grow up if you never help other people to generate income or help to give value to other people. You need to give value to other people so that these things will come out. Hence, I gave you guys a context. Right now, with your skill, okay, let's say that you are taking 4 to 8 hours, very hardworking, all right, trading plus your work at the same time. You're generating at 100 2 months later become 2,000, 2 months later become 5,000. Multiple months later, right? You have generated a 3.5k monthly income as a predictable income in your tradings. What can you do with this money? You still having your own job, right? My question is asked to you guys, while having your own job, you get extra fixed income from trading at around 3.5k US dollar per month. What would you do next with this money? What can you do next? Now, how you can actually earn more? Why don't you duplicate the success? For example, you can invest more capital right now. 3.5k let you to lose because you still have your main job. Your life will not be affected anyway. This 3.5k, is it true that you can literally risk 100% 3.5k and your life is still normal? Yes or no? Because this is extra income that you have generated. It's literally the money that you afford to lose. Right? You can type a yes in the chat box if you understand the concept. This 3.5k is literally the money that you can afford to lose. When you have this stable income, you can put every single month into Asset Select, higher capital, bigger profit, continue to trade until later stage. When you reach the drawdown, just add in bigger fund, let them continue to trade. Or you can take the profit here, invest in more time. For example, instead of full-time job, you change into a part-time job, a lower salary, but you use this 3.5k to subsidize your time. You use this skill that you earn here until this level. Can you actually duplicate the same way, right? Which is your 4 to 8 hour of work, you hire other people that do exactly your 4 to 8 hour of work. Let them do exactly the same thing as you. Well, with 3.5k US dollar, you can hire 2 to 5 talented people. Depend which country that you hire them for. It could be the one that do the trades, the data analyst, the one that 24/7 monitor the trade, and etc. You have your own trading community or a trading team for you. Let's just say that you hire 4 people plus one of you, 5 people to do the trade. 5 of you to do the trades. You spend 3.5k to hire these 5 people, including you yourself. Because the 5 people just replicate exactly what you do. Your profit multiplied by 5, 17.5k dollar profit just by duplicate getting more people doing the same thing as you. You expand your knowledge, your network, and maybe you just share with other people. You get a certain retainers, which is like fees lah, whatever it is. So this is like community. You expand up your time. You expand more of your effort. It's like just now I said, you manage your funds, your family monies, everything together. So let's say that right now, instead of you put in 1k of your own money to make 3.5k, for example, you put in 1k to make 3.5. Why don't that you get 10 people with 1k? Okay, you get 10 people with 1k to make this 3.5k profit. So from 1 to 10k, then now you got 10 people. So from 3.5, 10x to become 35k. But you still have to pay for the profit split, giving back them the profit left 70.5k. Meaning that with exactly the same thing that you do, either that you get more people together to do this, get more profit, or second, you don't want to deal with people, you get more money, fund all together to you, you help them to make more money, but just chop up a bit of more profit to them. Both is a scalable way of business, right? You think trading as a business, then you know both of these make sense. Either they get more people or you get more fundings. Now, here is a concept. Wire transfer. Why not do all these three together? The idea is that why don't take the consistent result, cover the inconsistent result, just cover each other. I give you guys a context. You still spend the same effort, right? Let's widen up your choice. What if that we don't limit ourselves to use trading only? What if that we use more tools to generate for passive income? What else that we can do with 3.5k per month, right? Which have a higher success rate? Of course, trading. First thing that people may think of is Why don't I take this 3.5k US dollar to do dollar cost average in S&P 500? Meaning that every single month, I just close my eyes, dump and buy S&P 500, the world top 500 stocks in US. All right, just buy S&P 500, or I can buy a blue chip stocks in your country. Malaysia could be Maybank, could be DBS in Singapore, and just to earn the dividends. I own a share, I got dividends. I can become passive income by owning the share. Or you can invest in a startup company, which last few years is very, very famous that people invest into bubble shop, right? Bubble tea shop. Right now, I think that everyone knows 蜜雪冰城, right? 蜜雪. They invest into this startup business in Malaysia and fund them every single month so that they can in exchange of the cash flow. Maybe half of your money can go for this company, half of this company can go for this company, get the company share. You invest into this kind of franchise lah, etc. So you can grow together with that company, right? It's also a passive income. Or you can start your own business. Let's say that you want to start your own cafe, which you are very good at. You can take the trading profit, goes to another industry that you're really good at. Now, this question, why do not add all together, is an open question already. It's like, what can you do better if you suddenly have this 3.5k of profit in your hand right now? What can you do better? I give you guys a example, right? This is an example that I just recently have a one-on-one call with a student, and he tell me this idea, which I think that is actually very, very scalable. So let me tell you the whole concept. Now, let's say that right now, you love cooking, you always go out to eat, okay? Let's say my favorite mixed rice, but you want to have more healthier ingredients in the restaurant. And you know some basic of marketing because you're from marketing background. You want to have these three things, but you just can't find these solutions. So what you can do is, number one, with this extra 3.5k of profit, you can teach to your friend, to people around you that, hey guys, this is how I actually make a profit. Get them to register under your link, and when they trade, you earn trading commissions. Now, if they do not know anything, if they want to learn more, pass over to me. I help you to do the teaching. I will get you some affiliate commissions. But when your friends succeed, they reach to your current stage of level, they can continue to expand to introduce more of their friend, and that become your first source of income. Meaning, at the start, this is you. You're already having 3.5k, and you will be teaching few of your friends that do not know anything, from 100 all the way you teach them to 3.5k. And when they know this skill, they can expand to help more people as well. And when they are doing tradings, you are earning commission as well. So this form your first source of income. And because of this, right, you are using this profit to actually like hold events lah, do marketings lah, right, coffee session lah, whatever it is, just help them out in their first journey. So because of this average, we call that passive income come from you, you will get extra, maybe 3.5k. When you have this extra income, again, 3.5k, I mean, literally you can just stop here. Okay, most people will just stop here. Yeah, I got 6.7k return from the trading already. Why don't I just stop here? Now, before you even fire your boss, you still are having a very, very comfortable level, right? With extra, super comfortable passive income. You scale from there first. Like this person, he liked to cook a lot, so he decided to start a restaurant. Let's say that you fork out extra 2,000 from money here to open a restaurant. And with this extra money, right, what you can do is you can literally put 3.5k US dollar to fight for Facebook and Google ads. And the concept is very simple. If people don't willing to pay for ads, and you are the only one that, 3.5k just burn lah. You burn 3.5k every single month with no pain on your life. Question, do you think that this business is going to be crazily market very well? Definitely, right? And what if that is split better? Instead of money go to the ads. Okay, let's say that this noodle shop lah, Okay, I just changed the, let's say there is a meal, right, selling these noodles. Okay, this noodle shop, people are selling it at $10 because you know marketing and you got extra money to burn anyway, right? Then you burn the money. Instead of selling at 10, right now you fight for a price war. Every single noodles you subsidize. You're selling at just $5. You are doing advertisement. At the same time, you're doing price war. Do you think that this business is going to be scaled like crazy? I mean, no brainer. People want see 10, 5. Price day win already. I just go. And how can you actually win this? Because you have money to burn. Just burn the money. And when you can burn this amount of money, right? After that, what happened? The same row or shop, the same city of the people that are selling the same noodles will not be able to fight this price war with you. Assume that you can maintain your quality of your noodle shop, right? This can literally become the extra profit generated by a store, okay? And you know our food and beverage business can literally generate a very, very high cash flow. I just assume you make extra 5K from here, okay? 5K cash flow from selling noodles or selling some food and beverage. And when you have more and more of this capital, right, what you can start to do is you can repeat the same thing. You have been doing very, very good in your food and beverage business, right? So what you do, you use the same concept, you teach other restaurant on how you actually able to do this price drop from 10 to 5. Hence, you teach them to do trading from 100 to 3.5K. You earn commissions. At the same time, this person is a restaurant owner anyway. So they will open their restaurant and then they do the price roll, noodle shop again at this $5. Would you be afraid of them to fight with you? No, because these are your franchise. You teach them how to do this for them. And these become your franchise cost and you extra capital gain as well, which is you get extra franchising cost. And franchising fee is very expensive one. You can literally get a very high returns from franchising. Hence, you expand up your income source again. From trading, you teach people to trade and use the profit on trading to open a restaurant. And when they do this, you earn the franchising fee at the same time. And you continue to scale more and more. Don't you think that you are going to be one of the biggest, most fastest scalable business in that city? Definitely. And people cannot fight for you. Even they want to fight for you, they also feel very tired. Wow, why this guy can keep on burn money for ads never stop one when there's no business. And they still can sell at so cheap price. They don't know that at the back you have so big of the cash flow from trading. Even without all of them, you are still fine with trading. With them, it's just a bonus, more profit. This is your second source of income. And when you have this high amount of source of income, of course, you need to declare tax already. All right. All this profit, you go and declare for tax. And when you have this amount of cash, do you think that bank love rich people or they love poor people? Definitely the bank will love rich people a lot more, right or not? And when bank love rich people, your loan, can you actually loan even higher amounts? You can loan for another industry. So you will transfer again from trading to food and beverage. And from food and beverage, you take this amount of cash flow, extend further to become property industry. Okay, so this girl itself, this student have a husband that working in the property industry, selling in lands, factories, and also like shop lots, like very, very high commercial products. Then idea is that why don't take this food and beverage business well transfer again one more layer into property industries. You buy out shop lots that in your restaurant. You set up the factory as a centralized kitchen. You set up a plantation or you just collaborate with other farmers to produce some raw food like your veggie lah, your chicken lah, etc. for your own needs. And what if that because you have done all this trading, your rental drop because you don't have rental anymore, your food processing fees drop because it's centralized kitchen and you can control the quality. Third, your raw food material is from farmings, direct from farmings. You can ensure the quality, control the pricing. Everything pricing is now in your control. And your pricing is now become so competitive instead of sell 5, you can even sell at maybe lah, right? Go down even lower, just 4. Just $1 cheaper, people will fight for you already. And because of this, right, now other competitor, they have only 2 choice. Either they want to fight the price war until they die. Number 2, they have to join you. They have to join a franchise that understand your business structure, how you actually make. Then they know, now I know you are doing trading at the back to make this profit. And only then they will join you. And because they join you, your franchise become even bigger and your business-wise will be unstoppable. All right. And you know what happened is that because you're buying a property, right? How people make money from property? What people say, 10 years later, your property will flip in values, including like shop lots, factories, lands, all will increase in price, correct? So when they increase on price, you earn capital gain. Okay, so this is like extra, regardless if your business make money or not, your land will still up the price. Factory, shop lot, all will up the price, correct or not? And this is capital gain, okay? And the concept is like this. If you have a shop lot, okay, I want you guys imagine, like let's say in KL, Pavilion KLCC. In these kind of places, you have a lot of crowd, correct? And the business that inside there can bring a lot of crowd because of LV is not a lot of highly branded business there. Because then they can bring a lot of people inside. When you can bring a lot of people, these are people are taking money into that place to spend. When there is more money spent in that city will have business growth. When there more business growth, more business want to come in. But the thing is like this, in that Pavilion KLCC, land is limited, shop lot is limited, but the demand it just keep on increasing. That's why the price will keep on increasing as well. And maintaining the cycle of business do well, right? Business do well, more and more people want to join, your shop itself will grow in value much faster than just normal people buy and hold the property, because you are using a business to grow up the value of that particular shop itself. And that will form your third passive income, which is your property plus together with your business capital gain. You can sell the entire property out as your cash together with the business as a franchise. Now this one I don't want sell to you. And this is a concept of McDonald's, right? The whole shop lots and the McDonald's itself is a franchise. So this will be your third source of income, which is extra 10 or 20,000 of profit, which is over 100,000 of profit just from property itself also. And when you have built out everything, you have properties lah, you have franchise, you have business, you have trading logic, every single team already, go for public listed. Can combine more of the resources together, sell off to the publics, right? That is what people do for public listing, right? They just want to sell their share to the public. You can do the same thing. Or you can get more funds from the public to cycle back the whole process. With such a huge amount of cash, right? Literally by this stage, you want to work or don't want to work, up to you already. You can literally just put the amount of cash, put in the fixed deposit or put in the bonds with the safest returns. Don't need to do anything at all. You will still get that passive income for you. Literally do not need to do anything. And this passive income is compounding also. You don't need to do anything, business will keep on growing, property will keep on growing, right? These two things is the one that keep on growing because you have the engine at the first, the trading that help them to generate all this at the back. And the cash is just there for you to either you want to use it for your living, enjoy your life, or just for emergency, it doesn't matter, right? So your fourth source of income is for company share. Sell your share, get cash. Don't want the cash, put back to company share. At this stage, you can literally retire, don't need to work anymore. You can do two things. Number one, enjoy yourself, right? Enjoy your lifestyle. Or number two, pass down the entire business to the next generation. Because basically this, you send to your next generation, would the passive income continue? It still continue. Now, I know that a lot of you guys will have this kind of mindset. What if shit happen? Like for example, MCO period, COVID period, physical business can operate. Your restaurant all the way to zero sales. Would that affect you? Nothing at all. Because your trading still can make a profit at home. Your factory will still be able to process the food, able to sell, right? processed food was so good business during COVID periods? What if the business suddenly burned down, right? For example, people throw fire into your factories. Never mind, insurance is there, okay? But if you don't buy insurance also lah, you already buy up other people factory. Okay, because of franchising, I buy your business, I buy your business, I buy your business. And then you franchise all together. Even your factory down, other people factory was still active, your food supply will still be normal, your cost was slightly higher a bit only, but you still got a trading profit to cover. What if that your trading lose money? Never mind, work another way around. The profit from your restaurants, your franchising is much more enough to support a sudden loss in trading. Even though worst come to worst, you still have a huge amount of reserve business fund for you to cycle. Itself, initially, you as an individual, you do trading. And then you transfer this into a business, whereby this business is doing a cash flow crazy business. This one you go and buy for properties. Let's say that you buy for a land. This land will grow in value over the long term as well, right? And because of this, you also do a franchising, meaning that you invite more and more group of people do the same thing as you. All these things, right, translate to what? Training inside, you also can generate into the same business, right, which is community. All these generate to a cash flow to you, like the money will just flow to you always and always. Regardless that this breakdown lah, this breakdown lah, this breakdown lah, you still got money that flow to you anywhere else. Okay, then you say, what if that for some reason every single thing that I cannot do already, okay, every single thing I cannot do, business does not run lah, factory shut down lah, I had to declare bankrupt lah, people don't believe in me anymore lah, whatever shit happened to you, okay, then this is something that you really need to learn about passive income. Passive income is all about how to, is the skill of problem solving and project management. You will not know how to solve it unless you widen out your view and see what other people are doing. I believe that it's not something new to you guys that people are earning commission from trading. Why don't you do it as part of your consideration of passive income? It's also not something new to you that people earn their first bucket of gold through business. All right, stand at other people's perspective. If they can earn money from business at zero capitals, you expand up yourself to do business, but you use trading as a core to help your business. Knows where they are come from and how they succeed. People that buy property that succeed, okay, if you can notice, they buy property that succeed, usually they have a business backup them. Either a business backup them or franchise or group of people that fund them. You will need to do the same. All right, find a similarity and you just need to replicate this. Now, trading, this is something maybe new to you guys to integrate it. But what does trading actually mean? Trading is actually means that if you are super rich person, or you are kids of super rich person, then the money I'll give to you unlimited. Unfortunately, most of us are not in that category. So we have to work our way out, make ourselves to have that kind of income we're using trading, expand out to trading, to the trade community. All right, trade community, this is franchising. Okay, franchise. And then you can buy the land, you can buy the factories, you can buy the business. Regardless which one down, all right, you will still survive. You will never die in the game of finance anymore. But you can start to see, right, in this process, how much people that you are helping already. You are not just helping people to make a profit from trading. You help people in business. How many of you love inflation? I guess no one will say me, right? But how many of you love the person that can help you to beat inflation? I've been attending a lot of class and they've been saying that don't fight for price war, don't fight for price war. But I would think that another way around. If I can fight for price war, wouldn't that be good for the entire society? I help the whole society to drop in terms of inflation, right or not? I help more people to have a better life. Maybe I cannot drop the price too much. Maybe from $10 I can help you to drop to 8 because of my trading ability. Instead of doing for charity directly, why don't I do for this? I help every single one to lower down their living cost, and everyone will be able to contribute more to the society, right? So I help people to beat inflation using my business. And that is a value that I provide to the public. And when I provide to this public, more people are actively spend money in the city. Like I said, more people spend, the property value will increase. Because the reason that why property is not increasing in value for Malaysia is because the people in Malaysia are now having difficulty with inflation. If you have a way to beat inflation, you can help the entire property industry up in value as well. Why Singapore property up in value is because government is helping a lot in terms of against the inflation. So this is something that you have to do in order to earn passive income. You need to provide that productivity to people. Productivity, it could be you helping them to solve time issues. You help them to solve effort, all right? You help them to solve money issue, which is inflation. Hence, they're willing to pay you more money. You help them to save too money in their food, they're willing to pay you $2 for this purpose. And if the problem that you solve is significant enough to their survival and also help them to, in the next generations, they were willing to pay you even consecutively, that eventually become your monthly passive income. And all passive income work the same. If you can notice all the top richest person in the world, this is how they make a passive income. All the same, by connecting to multiple industry, helping more and more people to generate their incomes. And in order to build that passive income, it's all about how much people that you are impacting. If you impact no one, but just for sake of yourself, I want to make money for myself, then you will not get anything. And worst come to the worst, the money will just pull off your wealth using inflation. The engine for passive income is just a tool for productivity that is stable and reusable. Did you think that this trading is stable enough? Is it reusable enough? Now, there are a lot of strategy, but the strategy that I only teach you guys is stable, predictable, and is reusable. I can teach you, you can do the same, so that this thing can exponentially grow by itself, helping other people to minimize their time, money, and efforts needed to produce more tools. All right. So a quick thing is, if you think like this, the person that invent light bulb that allowed night time for us to work even more effectively, even have a Zoom call right now, the company itself make a lot of money by giving them the tools, the way to be more productive. Same thing to trading. I teach you the trading style. Yes, it's to let you to generate that income, but not just generate income only. I hope that you guys can take on the tools itself, help on other people to generate the income as well. Only this thing can grow by itself. A lot of people asking like, why should I teach you guys, and why don't I just keep everything on myself and become a next millionaire? Well, it's the same thing. If I can become myself a millionaire, what if that one day, let's say touch wood, I cannot trade anymore? Okay, for some reason I cannot trade anymore. I literally have zero income. I have to build something that can continue compounding passively, and that's why I have to expand up to business, community, franchising, and also to land and factories. And I mean, definitely even more and more lah. All right, I can't disclose much yet, but you help you guys get the ideas. You will use the profit from tradings to generate another income. That is the concept of wealth transfer. You use your whole concept is you use your stable income. Okay, from a stable income, invest, generate another source, leverage on another source of income. From another source, generate another bigger one. And this each and other source of income can support each other one. At the start, this is a surface. This is you. In trading, you do not know anything. I ask you to start with carry, you do. I ask you to do FMT, you do. I ask you to do single cat, you do. Then proceed to cat, and then proceed to community. And that you yourself, you have dived deep into trading. After you have dived deep into trading, there's no more they can fight for, right? That is a maximum already. Then you start to widen out your choice, not just on trading. Definitely there's more way of doing business. I believe that you know about e-commerce, drop shipping, F&B, which is just I mentioned. A lot more other business opportunity that you can study. All you need to do is just take whatever that you have earned from here, grow up to other things that you like to do. All right. And be prepared for any challenges. This is something that I want to add on as well, which is proactive approach. Don't passively wait for opportunity. Don't passively wait for me to teach you guys this is how actively seek for advice, which is come to ask me how this strategy work, how this and that, and being decisive. I mean, act the actions, do it. Right, whatever I teach, do it. So the whole concept here is income, replicate it. Okay, it's a long message that I want to bring up. But the question right now is, does it make sense for you guys? Do you think that right now is achievable for you guys to make the passive income from trading? And that is a hard truth of trading. In order to generate passive income, I mean, in any business, it's the same lah, all right? Regardless that you do e-commerce lah, you do MLM lah, you do food and beverage lah, you'll be an employee. One single channel itself never enough for you to generate a passive income. Those people that are able to reach to their passive income is they manage to expand out their horizons to more and more opportunities. Okay. Now, if you say a no, it not make sense, it's not achievable, my question is that have you tested at least at a starting stage? All right. Which one have you started? The 4 strategy. Which one have you started? The top 1% richest person success not because they are smart, but they take actions to start their first step immediately after they learn something. Today, whatever the thing that I share with you guys, all right, is literally what we are doing in the accelerator. And if you really want to scale and see your return from here, you have to start to take actions, at least from the first stage. Any of this will do. Start to see some returns and move on to from one strategy category to next strategy, from stable, predictable to somewhat higher returns. Okay, which I already been told you guys the whole journeys, right? From carry, FMT, all the way to single cat lah, self cat lah, etc. etc. Okay, diversification, yes. All right, so that itself is everything that you need to know about this. Now I know that your brain right now has been burned by a lot of this nerdy knowledge, right? How many of you are still with me? Okay, can type a 1 in the chat box. How many of you already blur, right? Type a 2 in the chat box. Okay. Just want to make sure that you guys are still with me. Okay. Now, for those that are watching these recordings, if you already blur, what I would suggest is that I always practice this style of learning, which is a flow chart. Okay. A flow chart or decision tree. You can go and Google what is this tool about. This is 2 best way for me to learn something. Okay, flow chart is like what is the first step, move on second step, move on third step, and so on. Decision tree is what if yes or no. Then if it's yes, what else? What else happens? By doing this right, you can be a clear chart. Okay, if you make a trade buy, what if profit? What if loss? By having these 2 kind of thinking right, that is where that you can reach to this stage. Very clear in the end what to do next. Okay. All right. So hope that this is very clear for you guys. Now, just want to take a few 10 more seconds to quickly update with you guys what is all this normal cat about and what is the current status. Number 1, right now we're going to have a post on ADA full auto robots, and we will start to do this research on copy trading approach. Now this approach we have been tested for 1 week already. I mean, not just 1 week, like just 3 days on it. If we tested 3 days, it's not stable enough. So when it's stable enough, we'll do an announcement and let you guys to start testing on it. And this one, we will find for the platform that is stable, of course, stable for you guys to park the money in while you're busy. At least this is something that can keep on generating. Second thing is that because the platform itself is limited, you will be only able to generate returns based on the lot size. The only thing that you can change is based on the risk. Other like strategies wise like indicator like all those we have already done set up in our VPS. On your side, you just need to choose what is your risk, done. Okay, we make it very, very simple on the copy trading side. All our manpower has been right now transferred back to trading this normal cat as normal. By default, suggestion is we will be trade back to 4 to 5 trade as a week in a week. Right, that is what we have been doing right now. And right now we have been collaborating. Which we need collaboration from you guys to help us check your VPS on a daily basis after 5 p.m. If you open trade, usually we will open trade before 5 p.m. Alright, there's a limit that I set for them. After 5 p.m, if there is trade open, that's mean okay lor. If there is no trade opening, then you can ask my team what is happening. Or just check on the trade historic as the trade is already closed. One of the issues that we are facing right now is VPS very lagging. For those that are using New York City server VPS, right, we may consider to make a change or restart. What is the exact step we'll do? We'll inform you after when it comes to a time that's needed lah. So far we can still manage to use it, but just very, very lagging. Okay, my team will be off. Okay, so right now just let you guys know, my team work hour we have been changed from 9 to 6 p.m. Latest we can reply by 5:50 p.m. Okay, they can still reply you after 5 p.m. So there's a new arrangement that I set for my team. Next thing is profit sharing. Okay, just to let you guys know, right now after I check through all the data, 40% of you guys already passed profit. But for some reason, I proposed this thing. Okay, last time I proposed, you already passed profit, you have 1 live profit. And I proposed that, why don't that you guys go for collaborations? Okay, let's say this guy is called as Ali, this guy is called as Abu. Both of you is already passing profit, but you only have 1 life. Why don't that you cat with other people live? And I said, we don't fight anything 50-50 profit split. Okay, the profit split does not include registration fee and failure account. And this is the argument. Let's say that this one profit, this one make a loss. The previous arrangement is this one go to 50-50 profit split. Then Abu is not happy because Abu feel that, hey, why I fail? Why Ali pass? Why don't I pass? Why don't Ali? A lot of fight. Okay. Hence, we propose that why don't at 50-50? Why don't at those that 50-50, you need to plus together with a registration fee. Meaning that if you go for Thunder next, you got registration fee and also got extra profit, right? This one also need to go for 50-50 split. Cannot keep it for yourself. You will calculate it up and you have to pay to Abu. If you are profit, you have to pay to Abu. And at the same time, we are thinking to make even more fair. Instead of 50-50, we will change the arrangement to 60-40. Sorry, wrong side. The one that make a profit that still have the live account will have 40 days. 60, the one that failed the profit will get more return here. The registration fee, the one that failed will get more because they failed the account. So they argue they deserve more. So I propose 40-60. And other people also argue that, I don't know who is the another one that kept with me. So usually Adam is the one that sit in the between for communication. But some people don't like this. I also can propose we can open up a group chat just specific for 3 of you guys. So anything happen, we 3 of you guys can discuss together. Okay, so that is a new arrangement that I suggest. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think that need to make any adjustment or not? Because why I started to propose this is there are a lot of you guys have passed profit, and the reason that why we cannot proceed is because you only have 1 side. You need to have both sides in order for us to continue. And yeah, waiting for another side if we wait like a long time already. Actually, the fastest way is that if you are using funding pip, just tell us we can find another one with funder next. Then we can do the cross cat already. Then you can make the profit from there. Yeah, that is the faster ways to withdraw profit. Do you guys think that this is a good idea or not a good idea? Do you guys think that need to have further discussion with me? Right, feel free to welcome into my WhatsApp. If you think that this is a very, very sensitive thing, I understand, you can come to my WhatsApp. But by doing this action, right, because this one is on VPS, Ali VPS, I call it VPS 1. This one is on VPS 2. Yes, there will be a chance that the trade disconnect. Hence, there is a collaboration needed. We will help you to open the trades. All the buyers calculation will be calculated for you. The lot size, everything calculated for you. But we cannot control which profit, which account will get in profit. We are definitely biased to profit at Thunder next. In fact, just let you guys know, in normal cat, among all the platform, Thunder next have the highest returns. So we are definitely profit on Thunder next. But we also cannot control. Just let you guys know we want to. Okay. Second, not just us to monitor, Ali and Abu both responsible to monitor the trades and inform Adam if anything disconnected. If this side make a buy, this side should have a sell. Alright, so both of them will give a message in the group so that everyone align what is happening inside. If you feel unsecure, we can get lawyer to draft a contract between three of you guys, which is three of us lah, with a company, agree on this execution, pirate executions. Okay, so that if Ali get a fund, he is reliable to withdraw the profit and distribute the profit directly to Abu. And that's it. So what is the TP and stop loss percent for the live account? What is the rationale for still 4%, 4%? Okay, the result of 4%, 4% is that if we say we put 1%, 1% versus 4%, 4%, which one will be easier and faster to pass? Definitely 4%, 4%. Why? Still in a profit, right? Let's say that you have to make a 10% profit. 1% you need to have 10 trades. But 4% you just need to have 3 trades, correct? 10 trades versus 3 trades. Here you will spend 10 times of the spread. Here you only spend 3 times of the spread. Much lesser amount of spreads. Okay, at least 3 times lesser. So that's why it's 4 to 4%. Still the same arrangement, 4 to 4%. Sometimes it will be lower, like 3.5, 3.5, depends on volatility. So now we use 4% in live account? Yes, still 4. Unless it's C trader or something special news, we have to close early. If Abu fail, then this account closes and it takes long for him to go live again, while Ali account is still active and immediately trade again. If you guys not happy with this arrangement, then it'll be 30-70. Alright. It's like this. If you always think about this, right? Oh, yo, Ali always getting more advantage over me. But think about this. Right now, in this situation, you guys have 3 choices. Number 1, you guys can collaborate. Okay? Which Ali and Abu. Ali, let's say he's the one that make a profit. Abu is the one that make a loss, fail. But Abu able to make 60% profit. Ali able to make 40% profit. Second, don't do anything mean that you have to wait until you pass, which means Ali and Abu immediate return is nothing. Or number 3, individually you guys trade yourself, which likely to be loser. So only have 2 choices. Number 1, you collaborate, you earn something. If you don't collaborate, you earn nothing at all. Alright, now back to you. You want to be win-win or nothing? If live profit on one side fail means that need to restart the profit challenge again, right? Yes, need to restart again. So Abu need to restart. Okay, but Abu get 10% extra profit to restart. And let's say put it 100,000. Okay, 8k, let's 8k profit lah. Okay, in the end, everyone is earning 8k. Ali finally earned 8k. Abu failed the profit. 8k profit. Ali get 40%. So how much you get? Ali get 3.2k net. But Abu get 4.8k. both sides is already net in profit. All right, both sides is net in profit one. Okay, so coming back to you guys, take a choice. If you guys have a better profit sharing arrangement, let me know. If you don't cooperate, can we use our funding next and funding pay to do CAT and get 100% for ourselves? Yeah, that is two choice. Collaborate, you can do it very fast. Don't collaborate, you do yourself, which is you have to wait lah. Wait until you have live 1 and 2. Then don't ask me, hey, why isn't the live account don't trade? I need live 1 and 2 in order to operate. Well, what you can do is that, what if you already have live 1, live 2 haven't get, you can use single cat. Let's say single cat, you have 5k accidentally pass. Okay, you accidentally pass. Use this pass account, represent this 5k, also can. But need to be different broker lor. I mean different profile. Also can. You can use single cat once you pass an account, use it as a representative for 2 live account. Also can. Alright. Now will let you guys to do your own maths on the calculations, but that's basically about the current profit sharings. It's something that preventing us for continue to make return for you guys. If you guys really want to get a returns, collaboration is the fastest, but need to have collaboration nicely between all 3 parties lah. Alright, if you don't want, just continue to wait for live 1 and live 2. Well, we already split it up back to our normal procedures, and it will be best that on a day-to-day basis, after 5 to 6 p.m. you go and see if it's operating properly or not. Okay. Okay, so that's all for today's, and let's just wrap up for the sessions. Arrangement is okay, just that need to wait for problem to pass very long. Yes, I understand that. That's why I've already proposed. Those that already have live account, no need to wait. Actually, you guys can get a profit. But yeah. Okay. So over here, this is an executive summary of today's sessions. Basically, the articles is all about today how you can really generate passive income from trading from the main consistent source, right? Predictable income, generate a variable income. This variable income use it to scale to multiple other sources of income, diversify it into either a business, a property, a stock dividend, doesn't matter, right? Just continue to expand it up. The more people that you help, the more passive income that you gain. If you just earn money for sake of yourself, you just think of yourself, you will never be able to generate a passive income, and inflation will just beat you back again. If you want to earn passive income, the rule of the economy is you have to help more people to have better life, to have better value, and get them to up their productivity in their lifestyle. And I hope that today's sessions get you a clear view of every trading aspect, and I hope to see you guys get started in this trading practice ASAP. Alright, so with that said, see you guys in the next sessions. Bye for now. Bye for now. Good night everyone. It's a late night. Good night. I hope you guys enjoyed today's session.